run from it, destiny arrives all the same. Now it's here.
And as this room fill up, be sure to hit the like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk. Beyond. Come on, baby! Happy Friday to you all. This episode is brought to you by Mando. Come on. With it. Smell fresh and smell clean with Mando. And also, Cowboys, they must keep moving. Drama in Dallas is not new. Come on with it. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? Come on with it. Stand tall or not at all. Come on. Yeah. It starts with the first phone call. I see you. Come on with it. That boy says never will be. Come on. And remember. All right. Let's get it.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on. All right. All right, baby. Yeah. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about that Law Nation's groove? Come on, baby. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop down my hole. Come on, baby. All right, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter, starting off early this morning, there was some news of Cowboys, 2 Jones in 1 Cup, right? And then after that, it became no Cup and just 2 Joneses, right? And we did last night signed a guy by the name of Miles Sanders, now who's been pretty much on the bottom end of the running back room, right? And not to sully or denigrate him, nobody performs well in Carolina, by the way. Sam Darnold's getting $40-something million. Baker Mayfield and got $30-something million. So they let you know. And both of them boys was over there at some point of a time in Carolina, you know. So it is for what it is. 2 Jones, 1 Cup. Yeah. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world and globe, the Cowboys still make headlines. This D-Law situation. Of course, we were before the 3-ladder and the 4-ladder and all of the crooked ladder, whatever ladder networks that's out there. We were the first to report this. But, you know, it is for what it is. Yes, we signed Miles, not Monroe, may he rest in peace, nor Garrett. But we signed Sanders, Miles Sanders. So, yeah, so it is for what it is. Boy-in-law, you yeah. There's a sucker born every minute. Let me repeat. There's a sucker born every minute. And somebody's going to be that sucker, because I'm not finna pay $15 million to a Cooper or a Cup. You know, we can go get some Johnny Walker Blue. Don't you know how much Johnny Walker Blue can go into that cup? Now, Keenan Allen, What's up, bro? Hey, what's going on? I will go get a Keenan Allen, or how y'all like those Mingos, Yeah. Hey, Too Broke to Pay Attention said we got to be more specific with our prayers. We say, come on, God. Yes, bring Miles to Dallas. And that Miles to Dallas, I told y'all got to put the whole name in there. Hey, so shame on anybody who tweeted out Miles to Dallas. Come on with it. Come on. Where my music at? Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Miles to Dallas.
Shame.
And then they went and got the Miles. You remember last year I was telling y'all, hey, a lot of people want Derrick Henry. And we went and got the Henry, but it wasn't Derrick. And we got KJ Henry.
Are you not entertained? Are you Shame.
It was literally true story.
Shame.
Who remember that? It was like, breaking news, the Cowboys signed KJ Henry. We're like, wait a minute, that's not Derrick Henry. Y'all wasn't specific. I blame y'all.
Y'all killing me with this.
Yeah, who remember, right? You were like, come on, man. Y'all got to be specific with y'all prayers. Come on with it. Come on, here's this room fill up. I know we got more people in here before we get to the topics, man. Put down where you are from. I always like to know where people are from. And, yeah, somebody said, give me Sanders, man. I want Sanders, man. I want Sanders here.
Give me my theme music.
Yeah, y'all wanted Sanders, but you wasn't specific. You supposed to say Deion Sanders, and we got a Miles Sanders. So shout out to Miles. I want Miles Sanders to do great things here. Miles Sanders, you're gonna do great things in Dallas. Come on with it. I'm glad a real live stream is on now, and not them clown shows. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Don't y'all be listening to the 3-letter and the 4-letter networks. Come on with it. But to be fair to everything, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to listen to Kenneth Murray. We're going to hear Kyer. We're going to hear him, and then we're going to talk a little bit about this information. Who to trust? Who you got your trust in as it relates to the info and the intel around the league? Because that's where we are falling within the lines of. And let me go right here. Yeah. Hold on. What these three dudes? What are they talking about?
That's one way to look at it.
Huh?
And I'm not saying
Gasoline. Here comes the gasoline.
But there's a couple of other ways, that I think we should absorb this right here. Let's take a moment to pause and really, really dissect what this man, DeMarcus Lawrence, said.
All right. Well, before I go into that, then let's listen just a little bit, because I want to know. Let me put some cover over it. Where my cover sheet at? Hold on, y'all give me. Okay. All right. Yeah. I ain't know this was up there. Hold on.
1 foot out the door. I mean, you could say both of it, but he had just landed in Seattle. I mean, damn, he ain't get a chance to pass gas before he threw flames on the Dallas Cowboys. What did the man say? What did the man say, Swangoo? What did the man say, Jay? He said, quote, wasn't like we gonna win a Super Bowl anyway, Dallas.
He didn't say we. But keep going. Yes, indeed, with the 5 forehead, or you might as well add it to the 6 with the 6 forehead, 5th dimension face. Come on with it. Let's see what he said.
So you can look at the statement, right? And you can say that, damn, he's throwing shade on the Cowboys. I take it a little bit differently. I take it as a member of the Dallas Cowboys, being in a Dallas Cowboy uniform, having his family in Dallas, having his friends in Dallas, wearing that Dallas Cowboy star on his helmet, playing at the $1 billion playpen known as Jerry World, knowing every single Sunday they didn't have a chance to win.
No, that ain't what he said. That ain't. Don't be adding words to that man's mouth. I would say this though. Two things can be true. Two things can be true, ladies and gentlemen, right? As a 20 million. Look, I need to start hating more. You know, if he can get 20 million APY, Law Nation can get at least 5 or 6 million. Come on with it. But
you know, Dallas is my home. I made my home there. You know, my family lives there. You know, I'm forever gonna be there. But you know, I know for sure I'm not gonna win a Super Bowl there. So
he says, I, not we. I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there, which is actuality, a true statement. Dallas is home for DeMarcus Lawrence, right? His lady, his kids, and all of the other things that he got, that he invested in Dallas is still there. But they didn't give him an offer, right? So what you supposed to do? You're supposed to follow the money. And look, I know as much as y'all say what you will do and what you won't do, but if nobody's giving you an offer and somebody's willing to pay you $42 million, $42 million, you be like, man, I played for the boys, man, I appreciate them. Hey, I love y'all. And I wish all is well, but I wasn't going to win the Super Bowl here anyway. They ain't give me an offer. I'm on the next flight out for $42 million. Let me know in the chat, what would you do if a team offered you $42 million and the team that you with ain't offering you Nathan? And so you both sit around on your hands? No.
Randy Mahoney, $5. D-Law is salty, let him be in his feelings.
Yeah.
He didn't get resigned by a team he has been with over a decade.
Right. And Brandy, you 1,000% truth, you know. Yeah. You 1,000,000% truth. She'll give me, 42, follow the bag. NFL not for long. Let's be real with it. And I know y'all will be moving furniture over around. Yeah. If we were to give D-Law that same very much so contract. Let's be real with it.
yeah. Yeah.
We're here. DeMarcus Lawrence, welcome.
You know, Dallas is.
I'm just being real with y'all. All right, so, man, give me $2 million. Hey, man, what happened to Law Nation Sports, man? Yeah, man, he's on a whole nother platform, starting all the way at the beginning again. I will build it back up again. Yeah, Law, but hey, man, how you sell out, man? You sell out. You took the other deal for $2 million. Man, but I ain't going to beat y'all up about it. And I'm definitely not going to come back with blonde hair and a black beard, if you know what I mean. Yeah, come on with it. Come on with it, baby. Only if I played in the National Football League. Come on with it. It stands for not for long. Jerry Rice will forever be known as a 49er. But he had the Stephen A. Smith forehead with the braids to the back. And I seen Jerry Rice play for the Raiders, the damn Seattle Seahawks, for a whole nother team. And yeah, the braids grew out of the head and then they put it back on the head, and now it's back off the head, and he's the greatest wide receiver or one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Let me know if I'm lying. Who remember Jerry Rice running around with the Seattle Seahawks? Yeah, shoot. Jerry Rice was playing for a long time, you know, but it goes to show you that he'll forever be remembered as a Seahawk. As a Raiders. A 49er, right? Same thing with Emmett, shoot. And these guys are on a higher scale of DeMarcus Lawrence. Shoot, Emmett tried his best to shoot it to us when he put on that crazy Cardinal red and white. Emmett played long enough to when he was out there with the gray beard. Who remember the gray beard and Emmett? Seattle showed him the money. They did. They did. Yeah.
Take the money out! All of it! Come on! Wasting my time now. Come on! Come on!
But they're going to twist it. But to get back to the news and the noise of it all.
You can't make this up. So understand. It is safe, Jay. It is safe to assume that he ain't the only one that feel that way. So the way I looked at it, you're focused on DeMarcus Lawrence. I'm focused on the locker room. I'm focused on an abundance of dudes stepping out on the football field for the Dallas Cowboys, knowing we ain't got no damn chance.
Grab your coffee, y'all. All right. All right. Hear ye, hear ye. Drop 100s in the chat if you understand where we're about to go with this. Drop 100 in the chat if you understand where we about to go with this. Be Real says truth hurts delusional fans. Okay. What is considered the truth? Because I come here to tell you all the truth. I sit on a lot of details and information that's privy to me. But in actuality, a tree when it's young, you can bend it wherever you want it to go. The reality of it is that when you are in a situation like a DeMarcus Lawrence, who was in that wheelhouse when Jerry Jones said he was looking for a war daddy, and then all of a sudden, a happy-go-lucky kid came about and stated this particular thing.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
So what happens when you are the foreseeable leader, but you don't have the results? Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. So what happened? What is envy? What is strife? What is jealousy? What are those things when you have those particular situations? When you have envy, when you have strife, when you have jealousy, when you have a certain way that you say to everyone, my way is the best way.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
So what happened is that why is this youthful person is able to take what I established, the hot boys, and getting all of the shine? I can't stand that X, Y, and Z. But instead of handling this like a man, they chose to fight each other for the entirety of the time. So when you hear the news and the noise of this guy playing hero ball, you get these infractions. You get these type of situations. Now, granted, should Parsons allow Law to say whatever he had to say and just keep his head low and get back to the grind? Yes, but it's deeper than that, ladies and gentlemen. Pride is a killer. It is. It's deeper when you have the youth outperforming you and taking your shine. Remember, in order to be a hot boy, you had to play on the defensive line. And then Sean Lee, years back, said, hey, I want to be a part of this hot boy thing. Well, we got to get you initiated. But what happens when you have a player who's a first-round draft pick who blew out half of your stats and your numbers and your accolades? What happened to your voice? It becomes silent. And what happened to the people that's on your side of the fence with the truth? They began to be able to say, well, your way ain't working, bro. This guy's way is working. Even though he ain't have the capabilities as far as experiences that you have. But what I'm getting at is that when you start to hear this word right here, Angie says D-Law was intimidated. Shoot, she ain't lying. And it caused a ripple effect. Insecurities will cause you to overanalyze the situation. Insecurities will cause you to drive into a place of nowhere. Insecurities about how you move and work will cause you to outthink your own self. Doesn't this falls under leadership, which was under Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott? We don't even have another defensive end? Shaking my head. Well, Swayze, in the last 2 seasons, what have DeMarcus Lawrence have done for us? And I'm Team D-Law. I like D-Law. But what have he done for us? Besides being hurt, besides being a frictions between your star-studded edge rusher now which is Parsons, believe it or not. But here's what I come here to tell y'all the truth of. Do we have any more hot boys left? Do we have any more hot boys left? Because remember, the whole ideology and the psyche of purging. What was the point of purging? You got to start all the way over with a fresh sheet of paper. That old archaic way of doing things is no longer here. Now, is Parsons the leader of this team? I can argue and tell you no. The vocal leader of this team is gone. Jordan Lewis is gone. DeMarcus Lawrence was the guy that set forth and said, hey, I'm the one that been here the longest. So therefore, I am the leader. But I come here to tell you, just because you've been here the longest doesn't mean that you know the most, right? And there are people in situations in their lives that they have been in a position for so long that they feel as if though what they say is the right way and what everyone else say is the wrong way. Just because they've been here the longest. It don't work that way. Write this down once again. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter, right? And sometimes you got to purge out the things that's old. Yeah, Dallas Cowboy hard hitter. We should have been did this years ago. You can't have 2 leaders. You can't have 2 masters. One will work harder for the other or snatch and tail on the other. It's time for somebody else to get in here. And it is for what it is. It may be, I don't know. It may be, I don't know. Then you can put that together. In the words of my daughters, they sing this song. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody. Do they what? Come on with it. I know y'all know that song. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, it's time to clean up. It is time to clean up. And I don't think nobody's crying over $42 million. I don't think y'all crying over that. Like, man, if only we paid this brother $42 million. Come on with it. Flip Shelton says share. Too broke to pay attention. Says share. And sharing is caring, right? Sharing is caring.
If you spent less time tweeting and more time winning, I wouldn't have left. Those are two separate, fascinating sentences, both of them equally interesting. Matt, why are you laughing like that?
Because I feel like that tweet needs to eat the beat behind it. Because Micah Parsons just got torched by Tank Lawrence.
Yeah.
No lies told, though.
Right.
No lies told by Tank Lawrence. I mean, at this stage in a player's career, if you can't sell winning at the highest level, there's no way the player is going to take the discount. And for Tank Lawrence, this is a guy that's been in Dallas across multiple coaches, across multiple quarterbacks, across different cores of players, and the results seem to be the same. And you know why the results are the same? It's because Jerry Jones, in this ever-elusive chase for credit post-Jimmy Johnson, has undermined the authority of the head coach at every single turn within that franchise. And that has been an impediment to creating the kind of culture that it takes in order to have success at the highest levels.
Steven, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Cowboys, thank you. So he states here, so how do we change the attitude in the locker room and in the draft? Let me share upon you all. Because see, a lot of people have amnesia, you know. And I think this is the directions of where we're changing a lot of things at right now. Hold on for me. Let me build it. And that's a damn good super chat. And we're going to talk about this. And I want you guys to understand that these are the truth that you got to understand. That a lot of people forgot about. Give me 1 second here. And I'm finna bring this up in a few seconds. Boy, while I'm doing that, while I'm looking this up, trust me, it's gonna be worth the wait. Come on with it. I'm about to get there in a few seconds. And I'm there. Mirror, mirror on the wall. You see, it was cool when one did it, and it was a terrible idea when the other did it. But both are wrong when they both did it. Victory Tuesday special. Going to give away a jersey for one of the lucky hot boys. On top of that, let's pull up this one. Because this is what the Cowboys did during the time that when they were winning with DeMarcus Lawrence. Feeling the love from all of the hot boy orders. So gonna sneak in these signed cards randomly. You know, this is what's tweeted out from DeMarcus Lawrence account. Hot off the press. Hot boys, 24 hours left. Store also requesting 4XL. This is the same thing. Remember, when people say, and this is from DeMarcus Lawrence account, during the weeks, during the time when you plan. So what I'm saying is, what you guys are seeing are the exact same thing. Ain't nothing new under the sun of the Cowboys. Self-promotion. I think that my guy, my brother from another mother, no other don't look like Danny Glover, Jesse Holly states it the best. Call it 53 brands. It's the same thing. So when people say, hey, Parsons, get off the podcast. Parsons, don't do this, don't do that. He is only doing what's replicated in what is normally the nature of the Dallas Cowboys. Self-promotion, 53 brands. So that's what I'm getting at. 10% off of these Victory Hat Tuesdays. Sale is on the Hot Boys TM hats, beanies and all. Hot Boys, Hot Boys. And I used to say, and I got heat I got videos, I got heat on that. I said, I don't give a damn about the Hot Boys. I want to give a damn about the Cowboys. But we were focusing in on the Hot Boys during that time frame. And it caused a division within the locker room. I'm looking for 11 guys out there on the field. I'm not looking for only 4. So it's the same song and dance. But now that is purged out. It's gone. The principle and the philosophy is gone. And now we got Micah Parsons. Him and his podcast. And I don't give a damn about the podcast. I just give a damn about the Cowboys. But I get it. It comes with the territory when you rocking the silver and blue and the star on the side of the helmet. That's just for what it is. But you can't have too strong of a locker room with this particular stuff that's hovering around. So what do you think Parsons felt? How you think Parsons felt? When he says, hey, I want to rock the Hot Boys. I want to be a part of this. And he says, naysayer, you ain't a hot boy. You a linebacker. You were just in my shoes for a minute. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I'm David Ruffin. So that discourse stayed. It's 2025. So yes, he think he taking a shot at him. You gonna do this to me? I'm Micah Parsons. I'm the leader of this defense, and you gonna take a shot at me on your way out? Y'all think this brother's supposed to say, yeah? And even if he got it in the wrong way, even if he misheard the context in the wrong way,
Let's go, man! Let's go!
that's life. And my guy walk away. Ooh, I love it, man. This is the most underrated super chat for this week. Can't win with zero brotherhood. Too much drama. I don't give a dog about the Edge. I don't give a dog about Brock Mink podcast, nor the Hot Boys. All we supposed to be is giving a dog about the Cowboys. And I hope that this message hits everybody's eardrums in a great way, because at the end of the day, self-promotion and all of that stuff is good for your own individual pockets. But the only self-promotion that I want these boys to be rocking is that we want to be the Lombardi boys, lifting up that Lombardi. Yeah. Let's let the AI speak.
Samson RV $9.99. From what I see, D-Law was part of the problem. He is a me person. He was part of the losing culture. So by distancing himself from the team's failures shows his character.
Shoot, you ain't lying. Shoot.
He ain't
ain't lying.
I mean, it's two-way. It's a two-way street. Yeah. 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 But I'm gonna tell y'all, it's not over with. He got one other discourse that's inside right now. One other. And you can sort it out the best way possible, figuring out that one other discourse that's in that locker room. And he followed the show, good friend of the family of the show. All I can say is he plays safety. That's the only other piece, and I'm going to see what that's going to look like down the stretch. But it is for what it is. And Short Dog, my dog, what's good, man? I appreciate you. Did Michael Parsons said he want to go to the Chiefs? Yeah, but with conditions. He said if they haven't done anything by the time he's 30, he would do the tomahawk thing. You go Chiefs. This is a new era, man. Yeah. DeMarcus. But at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys, who to trust more is where I was going at before that super chat got me in my raw thoughts over here. Calvin Watkins states Cowboys are not in the mix for Cooper Kupp. A person with knowledge of the team said this morning. Now, this is what I'm going to ask you guys. Who do you believe? Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more? Local media or 3-ladder, 4-ladder network? Who do y'all trust more? Do me a huge favor, ladies and gentlemen. I need those virtual coins to kick in. And the virtual coins will be that like button, man. If y'all can do me a huge favor, hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. We only got 180 likes. I need more. Hit that virtual. Local law, baby. All right, so the national media says developing a sleeper, a team has emerged as now making a push for former Rams free agent wide receiver Cooper Kupp. The Dallas Cowboys, per league sources, two teams are very interested in Cooper Kupp, according to league sources, and they are talking about Seahawks and Cowboys. Now, I would tell you guys, that they use the mighty Cowboys name. We carry the NFL through the offseason. We absolutely carry the NFL through the offseason. The Dallas Cowboys of all, we carry them, you know. Oh, yeah, we carry the NFL. Honorable mention. Appreciate you, man. We carry them because they wouldn't have no content right now. If you was an alien to come up out of the ocean. Most aliens come up out of the ocean, by the way. They don't come out of the sky. I'm talking too much. Honorable mention. Bohemian Grove laws coming, right? Yeah, beyond the ice wall. Yeah. Law Nation, for life. Law, any chances we can bring in Von Miller for a cup of coffee? Hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
That's where the guts went. Just dropped them.
I would say this with Von Miller. You bring him in after the draft, you know. Right now, we getting the little appetizers, and then we eat the full course meal in the draft, and then after the draft, we might go back for seconds, man. He's leftovers. Von Miller's leftovers right now. No offense to you, Von Miller. Shout out to you, bro. No offense to you, but Von Miller right now is leftovers. You better not go spend all of that money for him before you go into the draft. It will cloud your judgment. And on top of that, Cooper Kupp, he's asking for $15 million every day since he got that number out. That number doing this number is going down. Don't let that draft hit. Shoot, at 15 that he's asking for, looking for, he may end up getting 8 to 10. And after the draft, if he stays out there on the market, he's going to age like bananas on top of the refrigerator, and he may end up getting a prove-it deal for like 6 or 7 with incentives. And I think that that's what the Cowboys are pretty much already drawn out for him. DJ Sand.
DJ Sand $15. D-Law should be focused on doing his job by getting available, rather than checking another man's pockets outside of the locker room. I'm just saying. Full score, full score, full score.
Yes, indeed. Drop 100s in the chat, y'all.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate you, man. Your mans, your mans. I want Kupp for $7 million. Yeah. The longer he's out there on the market and as brittle and bruised as he been, his price tag is dropping. Now, there are teams that's desperate, like the Sea Chickens. They can go out there and spend that money. They don't have a quarterback. Well, they do have a quarterback, I believe. Did they sign Darnold? But they don't have a receiver out of Jackson Smith and Jigba. Then that's more of the same, because Jackson Smith and Jigba, although he can line up on the outside, he's primarily line up inside, and he got two-way goals and these sorts of things. So now you have to ask yourself, they got rid of DK Metcalf, they got rid of Tyler Lockett, who a birdie told me, I ain't gonna mention the name, but it's local. The local media told me, and I can't say his or her name, that the Cowboys are very intrigued with Tyler Lockett. I can say that, and I said, can I really say that live right now? Yeah. Yeah, they will circle the block on Tyler Lockett. Just know, I ain't trying to Ray J this thing. It don't matter to me whether or not I hit it first or not, because regardless of it, no one is going to be able to deliver it like me. So even if somebody else hit it first and I said behind it, boy, it ain't really sealed until Law Nation done really put his voice on it, right? So that's how I'm looking at it anyway. But just to say the Ray J thing, no, shoot, it is for what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that could be a situation after the draft. After the draft, Kupp over Lockett, I give you that. Lockett, Tolbert had better numbers than Lockett. I'm for real, yeah, but a local media. Who get their information from the Star. Kupp don't fit with us either. We need a good outside guy. Kupp nor Tyler Lockett, none of those boys. I want us a big, true X receiver. I do. I got a real big placeholder on Mingo. My only thing that I got out of Mingo is that I saw him route up Quinyon Mitchell. Shout out to the Eagles. DB, Quinyon Mitchell. And he was so wide open, the quarterback decided to throw it to the cheerleaders. That's the only claim to fame I can tell y'all about Mingo here in Dallas. He's a damn good run blocker. But I'm not going into this draft thinking that, hey, man, I got Mingo and I'm good. I'm not going into this draft, ladies and gentlemen, stating the fact that, hey, we got Miles Sanders. Booby and them. I ain't finna do that. No, don't y'all. Joneses, don't y'all do this to us. No way. Jose, don't y'all do this to us. We better be in that line looking for a running back. Yeah. Yeah, we better be looking for that running back. I just want to pull this up one time for the one time. before I get into the next topic. We'll talk about the new leaders of this team. I love this. I absolutely love this. And matter of fact, they gave our grade too high. They gave us a D-. Free agency grades brought to you by Yahoo. Yeah. I love it. Law, why do you love it? I don't want these 4-ladder to 3-ladder networks to give us anything. I want them to continue to doubt us. I want them to continue to spit upon it, excoriate, cast aspersions upon us. I want them to continue to say every move that we make is terrible, crazy. Yeah. I want them to say, yeah, this is crazy that the Cowboys are in a dogfight with their free agency moves. Yeah. Got a super chat. The likes should match the viewers. Hit that like button. How many likes we got? Boy, if y'all don't hit that like button, baby. Y'all hit that like button for your boy.
Shame. Shame.
I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, not please, not for your sympathy, I don't mind. Come on. Y'all better not leave me over here. We need a wide receiver that can go up and make plays like Gallup pre-injuries. Yeah. Appreciate you for Jay Fuller. Yeah. Got a super chat from Brandon. Vegas. If Dallas stayed committed to this former first-round pick free agent plan, I will sign Jadarick Willis, and I'll see Duke and the new staff can fix him. Now, I do like that. Just from the simple strength that we're taking a handful of rocks and we're throwing it and see which one of those pebbles can bust the glass. And if one of those pebbles can bust the glass, I love it, you know. TDK, man, 28, appreciate it for the 199. Come on with it, baby.
Take the money out, all of it.
Boy.
Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on. Come on.
Let me put my grade in here. I'll give him an F. Come on, man. Let's change this grade to an F. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Make it an F. Keep us at the bottom. We don't want to be the off-season heroes. We don't want to be the off-season heroes. We want to stick to course. I want everybody who's thinking about jumping off the ship, jump. I want the real ones in here. I want the real ones in here. Drop 100 in the chat if you're a real one. If you're a real one. Because at the end of the day, we're not seeking validation from any of these folks. We understand that validation, write this down, is only good for parking. I want them to continue to sully and denigrate us. I want them to continue to say that Shotty is no good. But we're going to keep moving. I want them to continue to say, hey, man, what D-Law said was right, man. He got the truth of it, matter of it. Yeah. Drop that 100. Yes, indeed, in the chat. I'm seeing all of my real ones with that 100 in there. 100%. 100%. Come on with it. Yeah, I want this to happen. Because what is really going to happen is the new leader going to stand tall. Honorable mentions, DC for life, baby. Hey, come on with it. Yeah. Come on with it. Come on with it, baby.
Please come home.
I got
beans
and bologna. Come on with it. Trayvon Diggs, who deleted this, I wanted him to stand firm with this. I don't like to see or smell the docile nature of this. But his words were accurate. His movements was docile. But his PR team told him, let's not get into a fight that you can't participate in for right now. Which I understand the movement. Everybody need them a good PR team. My PR team is wonderful. But this is what Seven had to say about the D-Law situation. And we do got beans and bologna. Jerry got $52 million worth of beans and bologna. Hold on. Before I beat Jerry up anymore, hold on. I'm going to read that quote right quick. But hold on right quick. Let me see where we at, though. Hold on. Let me see where we at as far as that bologna sandwich. We got a $44 million bologna sandwich, baby. Fry my eyes hard, though. I want my bologna sandwich fried so hard that when you look at it, it's blacker than me, blacker than my beard. I want that brown charred spot on mine, yeah. And then when you get the light bread, yeah, squeeze mine together, man. Sure, I ain't bougie like y'all. Yeah, slice it on the edges so the bologna meat won't rise. Yes, indeed. I want me a fried, hard bologna sandwich. Come on with it. $44 million worth. Come on with it. Let's go. But back to this right here. This is what he said. Gotta be fried, Tony Brown. Yes, indeed. Robert Simmons, appreciate you for becoming a member. It says, can't go to war with somebody who really be hating on you. Can't go to war with somebody who really be hating on you. Let me repeat. You can't go to war with somebody who's really hating on you.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
If I'm going to battle and I'm going to war, I need everybody to be 10 toes down. All 300 of y'all. Well, we got 580 in here. All 580 of y'all need to be 10 toes down with me. Ted or Golden in the first, and the new member. Appreciate you. Thank you. Cowboys backfield 5th. DJ Giddens. Come on with it, TD. Not Jakes, because I know you ain't TD Jakes. You definitely ain't TD Jakes. You TDK, man. Come on with it.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Come on with it. Thank you for the $4.99. So what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, if all 580 of you guys say that y'all roll with me, don't be sneak dissing. Don't be out here saying, yeah, man, I roll with Law only when the team winning. Oh, man, Law is good. But no, I need for all of y'all to be saying, I'm with Law. If it's a burning building and Law in there, all 580 of y'all running in there to get me, right? Yeah. Drop 100 if you running in that burning building to get me up out of there. Yeah. Drop 100 if you're willing to run in the burning building for Law, baby. Come on with it. Yeah. But when y'all run in there, just know that Law will be out of the flames, having a party in that fire. Come on with it.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Yes, indeed. Come on with it. Shoot. Hey, all of the fake ones like, oh, man, that's too much flames in there, man. Come on, man. The cowboy tells the story how the brave man died. Come on. Yeah. That's it, man. I tried to get these folks up out of the fire. But if the flames were just too hot, you know. Yeah. Because when you believe in something and you know for sure you protect it, it doesn't matter where you at. Come on with it. Boy, don't have me turn this into a church sermon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, whatever their names were, they tried to toss them into the burning fire, didn't they? And they said, wait a minute, how many you threw in there? 3. Well, there's another one in there. Come on with it. That's law. Just playing with y'all. But what I'm getting at is that, hey, if we believe in something, we gonna stand 10 toes on it. We ain't flipping this thing around. Come on, baby. Come on with it. Come on.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Try Mingo out at tight end. They did that with Noah Brown. Remember that? You know. Let's go, baby.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
So I said, man, no way. I'm getting up out of that fire. But out of the flames that you got to go through. I remember watching this X-Men movie many moons ago. And they thought she perished. But she burnt up in flames. And she became the Phoenix. Come on with it. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is where we are at. This is your new leader. Because this is the ideology that I want him to spread out throughout all of Dallas. This is what I want. Let the AI speak.
A. Ellsbury Jr. $5. I am on the law bandwagon 100. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, come on with it, baby. Come on with it. Oh, yes, engulf with the flame. Put some fires in the chat. Yeah, I'm in the fire, baby. Come on, with it. And we ain't talking about no hot boys because I'm a grown man over here. Come on with it. Ernest, yes, indeed. This is what I want to hear. Come on with it. Yes, while that flyer is flaming, just want to let you all know that what this young kid said right here is the absolute truth. Let the AI speak on it.
Twyman $10. Wasn't nothing right about what he said. That's a loser mentality. Glad he gone. 6 or 7 years in the making. And folks wonder why you didn't bring him up as a leader.
Ooh-wee.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Let's get it. This is what we want. Because you already know, on this defensive side, oh, come on with it.
Let's go, man!
On this defensive side, we start asking folks, where we gonna be at with all of this? First and foremost, the thing that we gonna ask, oh man, come on with it. All right, honorable mention states that, boy, I would love for the Cowboys to draft a wide receiver named Jimmy Horn. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, indeed. Let me tell y'all about adapting this mindset and mentality. He says, Cowboys versus everybody. I want you guys to look at the psychological way that he put down Cowboys in bold letters. And then he put everything else in small fonts. Versus everybody. Meaning that we are the number one on everybody's list. meaning that also even when you think that the other army is bigger, badder, meaner, more aggressive, got all of the weapons, got all of the tools, got everything known to man, when it's time for you to get inside the war in the battleship, guess what Overshawn gonna be saying?
Spartan! What is your profession?
He ain't worried about the outside stuff. It's gonna be, I'm a dog, nasty mentality, and wait till I get onto the scene. It's gonna be real mean, because I'm gonna let y'all know that I ain't turning back around with this particular leadership. And on top of that, if you think I'm lying, and if this don't smell right to you, and you already know where I'm going, huh? Yeah. If this don't smell right to you, and you need some type of fragrance, you need something to alleviate all of that nuance as it relates to that must after you done wash yourself multiple times. I'm telling you, and this right here will make you smell better. I'm talking about BETTER. When you're naked, come on with it, out of the flames. When you put this Mando on, I'm telling you, it would take you to a cleaner spot. Come on with it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to one of our sponsors for this particular episode, and Mando. Be sure to check them out. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW. Shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW. Shopmando.com. Let's go, and let's stay in control of your odor. I love it.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
No doubt. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. At this time, we'll open up the phone lines for each and every last one of you all. Keep this in mind. Click that link right there if you want to help the nation grow. Click that link right there for our sponsors. They are pinned at the top of the page. The Mando orders will be delivered to you in a personalized box that says Mando, and they got all of those care packages up to 40% off. So be sure to help support the nation. They said, man, we're doing a great job, not a good job, but a great job with Mando. So I want to continue that relationship. With that being said, if you somehow watching this and you lose control and someone else lose control of their vehicle, but they hit you first, like Ray J, they hit it first. Let me tell you something. Who you gonna call? These folks.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
214-817-333 and all of the threes you can dial. That's Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. They got a combined over 100 years of experiences, man. So don't hesitate to dial that number. But if you don't have phalanges to dial it, see if you can go to FrenkelFirm.com. They got those team of experts there. You can fill out all of your information on the website. So visit Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. Come on with it. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, 657-390-73 is the 91 is the hotline for your mind. Come on with it. From the 607, you're live on the nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me.
Good.
What's good with you, bro? What you got for me today?
Oh, man, I got two things. I got actually three things to you. Two things to address. First, this is to D-Law. Yo, what you talking about, you hot boy? Now, yo, Micah, man, this is an analogy. When Lil Wayne left the Hot Boys wasn't nothing anymore. Stop hating on my boy. When has it ever, I can't name the whole time you've been playing for us, that there was a big sack you ever had, anything, a lost time. I mean, how many times you going to get hurt? 7, 8 games a season? And you got the nerve to talk about us like we were Super Bowl already? I remember 2018, we were 3-5, and we lost to I think it was the Redskins, and we made the trade for Amari Cooper. Big move. We won 8 games in a row and went to the playoffs. You want to name color? Well, we can name many times we did. We made moves to put ourselves in a better position. Now you're hating. Now you just got the Seahawks or a King's ransom because you're going to be hurt all those 3 years.
Yeah.
So what is he talking about? Want to sit here and bash him? You wish you were Micah. Micah.
Come on with it.
His rookie year, he had better than your whole career.
Come on with it.
What are you talking about? It makes me so mad. He's jealous. You'll never get as much notoriety you will ever get as you ever being a Cowboy. Now you'll never even be able to go to a Dallas Cowboy game ever again in your life. So you're never back in the Dallas community. That made me so mad when I seen him post that. Like I'm like sitting here, what is he doing? You could have been a Cowboy forever. A Cowboy forever. Now you want to sit here and talk all this. You went to the Seahawks that got a bum Sam Darnold. There's nothing over there that I don't even know why you went over there. Like that is just.
Yeah, well, $42 million is why he went.
Yeah, but he's never going to be irrelevant. He's never going to even have a taste of playoffs.
Yeah.
Even on our worst year, they're talking about us in the Super Bowl. You're never going to be noticed on ESPN or anything. You're never getting this show. You got a show just because you're a Cowboy. Apparently, it just got me so mad, Law. But the second thing I want to address is Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. Listen, Cooper, it's been talks about you saying Seahawks and Dallas. There should be no comparison. You want Sam Darnold to throw you the ball, or you want Dak to throw you the ball? Do you want to be next to Jackson Smith and Jigwell, or you want to be next to CeeDee Lamb? Because CeeDee Lamb's going to get doubled, and you'll be sitting there all day. So, there's nothing to talk about. If it's money, come on, man.
Come on with it.
Just come on. Come down to Texas and try to, help us build something. Don't go up in Seattle. It's going to be really cold up there, and it's going to be raining half the season. And you got Sam Darnold who can't do nothing without Justin Jefferson and Addison and Hutchinson and Aaron Cook. He can't do nothing. He was seeing ghosts a couple years ago. What is he talking about?
Come on with it, boy. You cooking, boy. Boy, you cooking over here, man.
Come on with it. So, it's not a really easy decision, and we're cooking right now. Every day this week, we had a move. Even though they were low moves, we've been making moves, and I feel it boiling. And this right here, it's going to take us over the top. We get Cooper Kupp, for that D grade's going up right up to the B+A. I don't care. I love it that they haven't said D+.
Yeah, I love it. Come on with it.
I love it because you know what? When they put us up there, it's just now it's like we have something we have to look up. They put us low. It's always when we go low, we go high. When we're high, we go low every time. Man. So, what I'm saying, Cooper, make the right decision and come with us. 1 year deal, 2 year, come on over to Dallas. But other than that, Law, man, oh, man. You know what I was thinking about, though?
What
I was thinking about.
What that?
Yo, how a couple years ago we were all on that Odell Beckham train.
Right.
What's up with him? What's up? We can't bring him for a cup of coffee?
You talking about Odell here?
Odell.
No. He got Diddy allegations. He fighting for his life right now. Yeah. He's scrambling and scraping. Yeah. He got Diddy allegations going on right now. Yeah. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, D-Law got me, man. But how about them Cowboys, man? We're good energy going on this week, man. How about them? DC for life, man.
How about them, man? DC for life, man. I got audio. I got audio of Odell Beckham.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
Hey, Odell! Oh, Della. Oh, that's your name. Okay. Allegedly. Don't come after me. Yeah. So like I said, if y'all ever see Law with the blonde hair and the black beard, y'all know something done happened to me. That ain't Law. I got Point Dexter, man. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Frenkel Firm. Man, what you got for me, bro?
What's up, man? You know, the first call is kind of crazy, man, because, you know, you tried to say, what has Law done, you know? He did show up big in Detroit in the playoff game. And, you know, I don't have no real hate for DeMarcus Lawrence. You know, I thought he did a good job while he was here. He done got his money, and he's moving on.
Yeah.
You know,
I think Barack Obama was in office at that time. Yeah, that was a long time ago, though. Yeah, the pandemic didn't even happen at that time. But yeah, I feel you. I'm not gonna hate on D-Law. He's a good friend and family of the show, or what have you. But I'm gonna tell you, man, on his way out, he could have just worded it differently. And on top of that, to a degree, two wrongs don't make a right. You know, because Parsons could have just said, "Hey, I'm gonna call him personally." You know, but Parsons wanted to let it be known that, hey, I'm out here. I'm gonna let you guys know that this was a shot at the Cowboys. So if anybody is going to protect the star and defend the star, whether even if they wrong, I would still take it. You know, because I love that part of it. You know.
Yeah, but that's the era we live in, man.
Yeah.
That's the social media era. You know what I mean? This is what they do. You know what I mean? Like I said, back in the day, it used to be man to man. You know, you really didn't air things out in social media. But that's what we do, man. That's our thing now. Social media is a thing. That's why I'm not on Facebook, Twitter, X, or nothing. You know, I'm a player. You know what I'm saying? I'm still old school. The game is sold, not told. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
That's all I'm saying, man. I just don't think, you know, that I should have so much hate for DeMarcus Lawrence. I thought he was a good player while he was here. You know, I wish him the best. I hope he don't go out like DeMarcus. DeMarcus Way and go win a Super Bowl somewhere else. You hear what I'm saying?
No.
You never know with this. You never know with this here NFL, man. But I'm happy that we changing the guard. It's time to change the guard. Let's see what else. Let's see what we got with the people that we got. Hopefully we'll have some people come back. We got Micah, you know, Nealon's coming up, Williams, you know. Overshawn probably be back. Let's see the new leaders.
Yeah, it's pruning, man. We pruning, man. We purged out everything, and now it's a new voice, a new locker room, and moving on, man. I think Overshawn is going to be the new leader of this team, even though he's kind of battered and bruised. But once he get back together, he's going to be the driving force. There's nobody that can really be like, hey, sit down, young man. I'm the leader. No. It's going to be Overshawn on the defense now.
But I think sometimes we're sleeping on this new coaching staff. You know what I mean? Right. I am more intrigued about the new coaching staff than any aspect of this team this year, because you know a new philosophy, a new scheme that might turn the trick. You know, we get a few more players, man, and we get a better scheme, and you know, like say a better overall just philosophy of playing football. You know. We sit up here, we you know, on your show and stuff, people come up with so many different ideas, man, and a lot of good ideas of how to make the team better. We just don't see that manifested. You know, like I said before, why are you sitting 15 players, 20 players in preseason? We are trying to build a team. We're trying to find out what we got, you know. So I hope that we have an open competition and the better players are on the team. Not the politically better players. Look, man, I drive a Tesla. Okay. I don't have a Tesla because of a political statement, but all of a sudden, now driving a Tesla is a political statement.
It is.
Know what I'm saying? It's stupid, man. I don't have no. It don't make no sense, man. It really don't. Yeah. I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna go on and say it. It's early for me. I just woke up, so it's early for me. So hopefully I have my voice.
Yeah, there we go, Poindexter. I thought you were getting swallowed up to another dimension, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the Tesla stock right now, boy, we got down 40% Tesla stock. But I'm going to tell y'all, to be fair, for those who financially not in concerns of those things, now's the time to buy. Yeah. While the market is down right now, now's the time to buy. I ain't trying to be an Alan Greenspan here, but I'm just telling y'all right now, if you going long, if you ain't trying to cash out anytime soon within the next 3 to 4 years, now is the time to buy. That's all I'm saying. Yes, indeed. Go get a Hyundai. Come on with it. Man, them little cars, man. When you in Dallas, man, you got to have your car to scoot, man. These people, one thing I learned driving in Mississippi versus driving in Dallas, Texas, is no speed limits here. They ain't going to pull you over for driving too fast here. They'll pull your butt over for driving too slow. And if you swerve on them, whoa, they'll pull you over for that. But man, Mississippi, they'll pull you over for going 1 mile over the speed limits, and definitely, if you're going through 20 from Mississippi, you got to go through Louisiana. Louisiana don't play. Shoot. I seen a cop in Louisiana pull over another cop. He said, woo! Hey, why you pulling me over, officer? Because I'm the officer today, and you were going too fast. So, but in Texas, don't get you one of them little old bitty cars that trying to scoot and shaking like this to get up them hills, because they going to run you over and then they going to give you a ticket. Yeah, so don't get them little bitty cars, y'all. And my guy Poindexter, I hope you ain't driving around in Texas with them Teslas, because they don't have a lot of charging stations. And it get 1 million degrees hot out here. You be on the side of the road with the thumb out saying, hey, can somebody bring me a battery? Can somebody bring me a solar panel or something? Because I'm stuck. Yes, indeed. Yes. You ain't lying. Look. Montgomery, you're not lying about Louisiana law. Yeah, they live off of, look, and they be hiding. They be hiding like, damn, he must be sleeping. Oh, woo! I'm like, God, dog, hide the zip. I'm just playing with y'all. But I got from the 984, you're live on the nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me.
What's up, Lon?
Man, what's good, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
This your boy Rico now.
Oh, Rico, what's good with you, man? Yeah, it's been a minute, Rico.
Yeah, but Lord, you know how I'm gonna bring it now.
Bring it.
Now, long match or something, right?
Yeah.
I heard, the Tank. I heard what Tank said. He ain't gonna win a Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
I heard him say that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. He right. He ain't gonna win one here. He right.
That's the key word you just said. He right. Man, in my opinion, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm 52 years old, so I've been a Cowboy fan for a long time.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm a realist. He didn't lie. He kept it 100. Dallas is a loser. And
come on, Rico. No. Don't manifest that into the atmosphere. Was. You can say was. Not was. That is. You say was.
Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones have built a losing culture down there. And the problem is, I'm my key word, and I raised my kids with it. I say, one of the word that nobody likes to be held as accountable.
Accountable,
Nobody wants to be held accountable. And I said, it starts, first off, we just a big and bad problem as the Joneses did.
Well, how so? How so? Break it down, Rico.
Because what they doing now is no different what they've been doing the last 30 years.
What difference?
And we sat there and we going bargain shop. I sent you I sent a super chat yesterday when you and Corey and I was up there. I said Dallas gonna have I heard Dallas gonna have a public trial first week of July. Look for some talent. Like that movie Invincible with Eagles did.
Well, let me ask you this, Rico. So for 52 years, why are you here? Why are you still faithful and loyal to a team that's built around losing? Break that down. Break that down.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down because the thing about it is I can still pull for them, but that don't mean I got to agree for what they do.
Okay.
I'm holding them accountable. Okay, now, but this the thing. If you're going to go half toes in trying to want to win for me, I go half toes in for trying to pull for you. Holding you accountable. I ain't got to spend my money with you all, with Dallas. I can still, I ain't brought nothing to Dallas in some years now. I ain't going to buy nothing.
So you're not a faithful fan. You know, you're fickling. You fickling, Rico. You fickling.
No, the thing I'm holding accountable. The key word again is accountability. Now, the thing about it is I heard.
No. I don't care about what you heard, Rico. Let's stay on this topic now. Let's stay right here. Let's stay right here, Rico. All right. So let me retort. You holding them accountable. So are you holding? So what are your conditions on being faithful? What are your conditions? Because you got this team. You got this team in a situation whereas the only way you give them ultimate support is tied in with conditions, right? So what are the conditions?
It's like my kids. If they do wrong, I won't stop loving them.
No,
but I'm gonna hold them accountable.
But is it unconditional? Is it unconditional?
I'm holding them accountable.
Is it unconditional?
Has Jerry always owned the Dallas Cowboys?
He haven't always owned the Cowboys, yeah.
I was a Cowboy fan with Tex Stram and Danny White, Ed Tuttle Jones. Me and my brother got to fight in 1983 when they beat Washington beat us in the NFC Championship game.
Right.
I'm a Redskins fan. So I go way back. So like I said, no, the thing about it is we new age Cowboy fans got to stop falling for the Charlie Brown.
But I need to know, Rico, what is your conditions on supporting this team?
What is my condition is? I'll watch them. I'll watch them on TV.
Now, I ain't talking about for 5 years ago or last year. I'm talking about now. What are your conditions now?
I hope that they really what I hope is that little black book get out, and what I'm waiting to hear is what the Redskins fan heard. I'm waiting for the league to make the Jones sell the team because that's the only way we're gonna win.
So you out. So you out on the Cowboys until the Joneses sell the team, right? So that's it, right?
No. I tell you what, as Redskins fans, did they stop pulling when Dan Snyder was on? No, they didn't. They didn't have no expectations. That's what it is, and they didn't support. Oh, they didn't support. They didn't support.
See. You are not under the conditions of win, lose, or draw. You're not under the conditions of win, lose, or draw, right? You are under the conditions. What are your conditions?
It's not you. I just told you, though. Now, if you want to keep talking about because you're trying to get a bag, fine. You do that. I ain't got no problem with that. If you want to pump up Cowboy fans, because see that's the thing.
Hold on. Right now, what is your? Hold on. Before you get that out.
They tell God knows what Dallas is, they'll lose a bag.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You know
right or wrong? Do I give objective analysis? Yes or no?
To a certain degree, but then when the Bills get up on that really push it, you cut it off. Because you know, put it like this, would you bet your life on right now that you think Dallas is going to do something? Right now, in the next 3 years, would you bet your life on that Dallas will win the Super Bowl? Would you bet your home and your family
I can't put myself in situations that I don't have the control of the outcome of. I'm not in there making the decisions, right? So my whole hold on. Now it's my turn now, Rico. It is my turn. It is my turn. What I'm saying is that I can't put my blood, sweat, and tears on something that I don't have no control of the outcome. What I give you guys, hold on. You got to let me finish. You just got to let me finish. But what I do is I give you guys the real, raw, and authentic play-by-play of the situation. So that's what I give. I've been toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Jerry and them. I got deceased letters. I got things that I can pull up to show you exactly of things that I know privately and on top of that openly. So, yeah, I'm still here, win, lose, or draw, regardless of it. I'm not sitting here saying that the Cowboys don't have a way at this shot at all. But what I'm saying is this, what we're doing now, is a whole lot different than what we did last season. Ain't that right, Rico?
Yeah, last season.
It's right, see?
Season was hold on, let me finish. Let's be all about last season.
Yo, go ahead.
Last season was a lame duck season. They set McCarthy up. And then he almost left last and made them have to. And he didn't make it right. He saved his job because he won more games than they thought he was going to win. They set him up. Let's be real about it. They set him up. They didn't give him jack shit. Right. They ain't give him nothing. Okay, then they sat here. And they hire a coach that they can control. And then the thing about it is, we called it, you called it, I called it. When they hired
Gresham Talk $5. Bring out the Belgala.
Marty's son. Yeah, they're gonna support him with good because he's a first time coach. They're gonna try to support him with the best assistant coaches around. That's smart because they want to prove that they're right. But the problem of it is behind closed doors, when it's game planning. They're going to still be in there on Saturday. They're going to still do them same thing. Okay.
You don't know yet. You don't know. But in closing, keep going. Yeah.
I tell you what this right here. I tell you this right here. I'm saying this right now. I send you $100. That was not a top 10 penalized team this coming up year. I send you $100. But if they give 10, if they is, you send me back 50.
Okay. Hey, I would accept it under the natural order of the law that you are banking on the miseries instead of looking at the positivities. But I get it. Yeah.
The last 15 years, they've been the most penalized team, same stuff, different players, different coaches. What hasn't changed? What's the common denominator?
In the last 15 years, the common denominator is Jerry Jones. But, hey, the expectation still stayed the same because you had Jason Garrett and as well as, who's this dude who we just got rid of? Oh, Mike McCarthy. And those boys never pushed the envelope of discipline. Yes, indeed. But, hey, in closing, Rico, in closing.
Go look at Mike McCarthy Green Bay team and see how many of them was most penalized.
And when you pull it up, you'll see that Mike McCarthy still had stale moments over there in Green Bay. Come on, look, we are banking on, and they were a most penalized team though, right, Rico. But in closing, Rico, go ahead and let people know. Let me hear you. Let me hear you say it, Rico. Let me hear you say it.
Say what?
Say it.
Say what?
Come on, let me hear you say it.
How about holding them? I'm going to say it. How about holding them Cowboys accountable?
I appreciate you for calling in. Hey, you can't hold them accountable way in Carolina. Come on down here in Cowboys land and let's see what you can do. Appreciate you for calling in.
You know what? I'm planning to do that too. I'm planning. And look here. I'm going to look up you, balls and all this. I'm showing I'm coming. Because the thing about it is until we hurt their pockets, it's the same old song. As my dad used to tell me, same song, just a different dance.
No doubt. He ain't going to say it. You can't hurt a man's pocket that's right at 83, 84 years of age. He's going to pass this team on to his grandkids, kids, y'all. So the whole hurting of the pockets, the Cowboys are still under that umbrella of getting that deal of $111 billion that all of these organizations that just received. Right? But at the end of the day, if Rico states that he's out with the Cowboys, well, why are you still listening, tuning in? He got Stockholm syndromes, right? That right there is a level of conditions because you can't start all the way over with a clean sheet of paper and say, okay, what happened to us 10 years ago? What happened to us 15 years ago? It's a whole new year. It's a whole new beginning. But I got Pastor Timothy from the 469. Then I got the 206 Marv that's waiting. So hold tight. All right. 469, what's on your mind? Pastor Timothy, you're live on The Nation. Talk to me.
I'm cooking, man.
everybody want to give you smoke, man. Let me tell you something, man. I want to congratulate you, man. I want to cook for you, man. Pastor Tim Phillip, whatever you want, man. Whatever you want, man. If you want a fried bologna sandwich, you get that. But whatever you want on it, on top of it. Cause I'm telling you right now, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Welcome.
Keep going,
Welcome into my home. Well, I'll tell you right now, man. I want to take everybody home today. I'm going to take the negativity, I'm going to take it out and store it out, and I'm going to bring the positive in this mix. I'm going to bring the love in this mix. And I'm telling you, man, I love everyone.
Yeah.
Don't matter who don't like me or not.
Right.
But I'm telling you, man, it's about the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Right.
We are talking about the Dallas Cowboys. No one ain't going to hurt Jerry Jones' pockets. Because Jerry Jones got oil companies. He got all type of business. Jerry Jones know what he's doing. Leave it as that. But I'm telling you right now, man, this Dallas Cowboys team is going to be okay this year. We're going to be a better, stronger team.
Come on,
we're going to be a hard team to beat. The reason why I say that, because the Eagles is upset because we are the American team. Yes, the Eagles won it last year. They won the Super Bowl last year. That's good. But I'm telling you right now, but this year, going to be different.
Come on with it.
Going to be different. Because the Eagles cannot get the Cowboys out of their mind. All they do is talk about the Cowboys. Because they know. We are the best team in America.
All right.
We are the best team across the world. No one in the world can beat us. Because guess what?
We beat ourselves. Come on with it. Yeah, come on with it.
What? We are the strongest team in the nation. Guess what? We are the powerful team in the nation.
Come on with it.
No team not going to take us joy. Because we got joy.
Joy. Come on with it.
We got joy in your home.
Come on, almond joy. Come on with it.
It's not, you cannot be defeated. You cannot lose when you got joy in your heart. You cannot lose when you got the soul going through you. When you know you got the strength to carry on. You got the strength to move on. You know you can make yourself better as a better man. You know you can make yourself as a better fighter. You know you can make yourself as a stronger warrior. So we got warriors on the team.
Prayer warriors. Come on with it.
Yeah, we're not cheerleaders.
Come on with it.
We are, let me tell you something, we are the rock rollers. We are the dogs will tear you apart and rip you up. We not no cheerleaders here.
In closing, Pastor, take us home, baby. Take us home. Come on.
Pastor Tim, I love every one of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care who don't like me or not. But I still got love for you. Because guess what? God is all love. It's pure love. And us, I tell you, he put in us. In
closing, Pastor, take us home.
No matter what.
Take me to the king. Come on.
Turn it back against you.
All right.
Family member turn it back against you. You might have a son turn it back against you. You might have a daughter turn it back against you. But guess what? If God gave you the joy to forgive, to care one another, you're going to be okay.
Yes, indeed. Be encouraged, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Come on with it, man. Y'all pass the collection plate around. Shout out to Pastor Tim. Come on with it. We may endure through the night, but joy comes in the morning. Come on with it. That's one of them pastors, man. He took us to Pentecostal church, boy. We just gonna be in there all day. They're like, oh, hey, man, can I go home and get some of that beans and bologna? Come on. Please come home. Beans. That boy had us in church all day, boy. Oh, man.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Jeez, man. Lord have mercy, man. Lord. All right, so I got the 206, and then I got Coach Q from the 469. So from the 206, MJ, you're live on the nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What up, Lost?
Hey, man. Oh, you got your voice back, my dog. Come on with it.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I got to take my time. That one guy, man, he don't like the Cowboys.
Rico.
Yeah, Rico. Woo! Rico is a Washington Redskins fan. He's Dan Quinn.
He up in that area, you know.
Yeah. So he's a liar, and you put him on the spot, because as soon they make it to the championship game and make it to he gonna be called. Oh yeah, and I want you to destroy him, Law. Soon he come on, say, brother, I love you. Click up. Do the click up on him. All these fair weather fans, Law, you got a lot of fair weather fans.
I know, man.
And everything the Cowboys do, they started off getting these players that they didn't do last year, and they still crying, Law.
Yeah.
They call the players bum. You can see the tape. Okoye showed them the tape. That's why I love Okoye, man. Okoye break that film down.
Oh, he did prove with the film. Yeah.
On all the players. You got some beast linebackers. And just think when you get Overshown, that's why you ain't got to rush over. Just think you got them 3 guys with Overshown, and you know they're going to drop the deep tackle. You know that. Man, that woo, in that corner, they try to call him trash.
Yeah.
The guy's not going to be trash. He's way better than some Booth.
Yeah.
Booth probably need to play safety. You know what I'm saying?
Or go to the booth. Yeah.
Yeah, or go to the booth. And we're going to drop the corner.
Right.
So they got a halfback today. Sanders, still young. Now, every player we get rid of, Law, it's like Michael Irvin. Have you noticed that, Law? Every player that we sign back, now, the people on your site, oh, man, Rico, he's better. Rico finally played this year. I'm happy for the kid. Got him some money.
Right.
Congratulations. But we didn't need Rico. Rico was not going to be y'all starting halfback. Everybody on here knew that. This halfback they got from Denver, his first year he ran for 900 yards. The first year Rico was on the practice squad.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Now this guy, big, powerful, strong. Now you got Sanders, and you're going to draft a halfback.
You're going to draft one, right? We better not go in this draft without drafting one. So, yeah, the whole picture is together, man. Yes, indeed, man. So this is a good call from you, man. What else you got, man? You got to save that voice, man. Go ahead. Make one more point.
One more point. Shardy is doing a good job. He's calling the shots. And everybody, I like when people go against the grain. And this when the Cowboys step up. Jerry Jones ain't doing nothing. It's Will McClay. He's the new GM with Shardy and the whole crew. So let them cook, man. And I see you in Oxnard. And it's going to be, we got it going on. We got it popping.
No doubt, man.
How about them Cowboys and all you fakers? And like my boy VIP say, I'm going to call them not the slushers, the fluffers, all the fluffers. Go salute the Redskins and the Eagles.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. How about them boys, man? All right, so we do have some developing news on Jalen Mills wanting to play back for his home state and city or what have you, or hometown, and that's Dallas Cowboys per sources. Jalen Mills, he is 30. He used to play for the Eagles too, by the way, and the Patriots and the Jets. So he have a long history of teams that he played for. And last season, in 9 games, he had 44 tackles, a forced fumble, an INT, and was all over the field. Would be a great vet addition. If you want Jalen Mills here, put JM in the chat. And to me personally, not to beat up Jalen or not to beat up my guy, Andre Booth. But, man, give me Jalen Mills, man. Hey, man, I don't want to see another year of Andre Booth, man. I don't want to hear it, man. Give me Jalen Mills. Put JM for me, man, because at the end of the day, man, I'm quite sure he will give us a little something more or better than what we've seen out of Andre Booth. You know, I think that those initials is the reason why Andre Booth didn't play well. Who remember Anthony Brown? You know, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So put JM in the chat if you want him on here. Drop 100 in the chat, too, if you want to hear some of the new rookie guy that was speaking the other day, because we got to hear him out and hear what he had to say. Let's listen to him.
Hey, Cowboys Nation, Tommy Yarsh alongside the newest Dallas Cowboys cornerback, Kaiir Elam. Kaiir, thanks for your time. Welcome to Dallas. You started off in Florida, then you went to Buffalo. Now you're back in a much warmer climate. What is it like to be back in the sun, a little bit hotter temperatures, and more importantly, what's it feel like to be a Dallas Cowboy?
It's a blessing, man. I was so excited to find out that I was coming here. I was just ready to get back down south and really just prove myself right. And
let's get it.
Help the team.
It's crazy. His dad played for the Cowboys, I believe. Come on with it.
Win and just like come in and buy into the culture, the new coaching staff here.
And part of that new coaching staff, Matt Eberflus, is like cornerbacks with more of your build, a little bit taller and heavier. Where do you feel like you can fit your best into this scheme and just bring your best game every game on the field?
I just feel like I have a chip on my shoulder, and I just feel like I'm hungry. I'm ready to compete and win, and no matter what aspect of the position it is. The athletic side of the ball, I've always been a great athlete, but now I feel like I strengthened my mental and my sharpen my game when it comes to like the nuances of the things that I didn't know as a younger player. But yeah, man, I'm excited.
And in this cornerback,
he's a millennium, and one of them new age kids, man. I think he's only 22, 23, so he's very young, y'all. So let's listen to more what he had to say.
Room, you've got some veteran guys alongside you, Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, and the Dallas defense in years past has been known to take the ball away. Where do you see yourself fitting into that? And are Trayvon and Deron guys that maybe you've watched, as you've gone through the NFL career, and what's it like being able to play with them now?
It's awesome. It's great, man. Just to be able to see guys who have done it at a high level. Just really want to continue to just add more talent to that room and just continue to take the ball away and compete. That's all.
Compete.
And culture is something that Brian Schottenheimer has emphasized, and you talked about it a little bit earlier. From your perspective, what are you wanting to bring to this locker room from a culture standpoint in order to improve that? And
my bad, he's that. My bad, I got the things wrong. JG said, "Nah, that's that Gen Z. He's a Gen Z." Okay, what are all of those numbers and letters are, man? So he's a Gen Z, right? Y'all help me out.
Get this team into, like you had mentioned earlier, more wins.
Really like playing with that chip on the shoulder, like like that. I'm here to prove something every day. I'm here to compete. I just want to bring that to the building every day. When people see me, I want them to know that, I'm not coming to play around. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go and compete and show that this was a great idea. That's all.
I think you're certainly not alone in that. Thanks for your time, Kaiir.
Kaiir. So if y'all like that kid, let me know in the chat, man. Let's give him a warm welcoming praises there. Next we have here is Coach Q, man. Shout out to you, man, from the 469. What's on your mind?
What's up, Law? How you doing, sir?
Come on with it. I'm doing great, Coach, man. What you got for me today?
Man, dude, I've been fanning Cowboys since I was born in 78. Mm-hmm. And I think people have been bamboozled and been fooled and been manipulated to make the fans think that the Cowboys been around for only 30 years. But for me, the Cowboys been around for over 48 years for me. Mm-hmm. And so in my years, the Cowboys have been to the NFC Championship game 8 times and won Super Bowl 4 times. The only team that's done that more is the New England Patriots. So you want to hate my team? My son loved the Cowboys. Why? Because I told him about the history, about how much we won. Oh, yeah. By the way, we past 46 years, we only had 14 losing seasons. That means we've had how many? Over 30 winning seasons. So I refuse to be a person that hate my team.
Come on with it.
Oh, people keep talking about the Cowboys or a cupcake team, how we don't make people earn stuff. So you mad because we're bringing people in to compete for positions? So we have multiple guards to compete for the right guard position. We have multiple tackles to compete for the left tackle position. But they're the same fans that were complaining when we have people to compete for these same positions. We have DBs compete. We have linebackers compete. We have D tackles compete. So don't give me that. Same things. So if you're going to complain about people given positions, don't complain when we bring people in to compete. Oh, by the way, we bring in starters, not people scrubs, not people that want the bench, people actually playing the game.
Come on with
it. Be pissed because they bringing in starters? The guard from Miami, he played 17 games. You might think he sucked, but he played 17 games. What would the Cowboys would do? They bring in a guy like the tackle that went to Jacksonville. There was no starter. We're bringing in starters to compete against other starters.
Come on with
That's how you build a team.
Come on with
Stop it. Stop hating on the Cowboys who have 4 Super Bowls. Stop hating on the Cowboys that been to 8 and 40-something years. What about your team? Your team with the Patriots, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you all. Kansas City, I want to hear from you. Philadelphia, I want to hear from you. New York, I want to hear from you.
Come on, Coach.
Why you can't say the same thing?
There you go.
I cheer for the Cowboys. We're the American team, the America's team, because how many times we've been to the game? Yeah, do I want to go there now? Yes. And guess what? I'm going to hope. Instead of hate, it's easy to hate. It's hard to love. And maybe most of the fans are 20-some years old.
Come on,
they don't remember about the 90s. They don't remember about the 80s. They don't remember about the 70s. But I'm here to tell you, we was good in the 70s. We was good in the 80s. We was good in the 90s. Ain't no way in the 2000s we've been okay. But people want you to make you believe that we've been losing for 20-some-odd years. No, we have not been losing for 20-some-odd years. We just haven't got to the big game in that many years.
Right.
So stop it.
Come on with it.
Don't come into this house and talk to my boy Law about him drinking just a little Kool-Aid. You know what? Law has been consistent the whole time. Maybe you've been watching him ever so often, but you watch him day in and day out. Law brings the heat. When Law get upset, he lets you know. When Law thinks they doing well, he'll let you know. If you think that he's not, that's because you're not afraid to watch him. Now, I want you to stay, because he needs the views. Yeah. I want you to stay so you can learn something. But don't you come at this man's integrity. I met him personally. I know his spirit. He loved the Cowboys, and he'll give the Cowboys smoke in a minute.
Yeah.
Don't come to him like that. Just because he believes in hope. That's his nature. He can get out that nature. He's a hopeful guy. He's successful. People who are successful. And people who are not hopeful. So stop it.
Come on with it.
I'm telling you, give them a chance. Give the coach a chance, man. Give this man a chance. Some of y'all, all you need was a chance.
Come on with it.
Don't want a chance.
Come on with it.
You want people not to hope and believe in you. I hire people for a living.
Come on with
it. Guess what? I don't know if their resume is real or not. But all I can do is have faith that their resume is going to come through. So stop it. Have faith. We're not asking you to drink the Kool-Aid. All we're asking you to know is possible that the Kool-Aid can be real. That's all we asking.
Woo! Coach, yo!
I wasn't going to call in. But when they was coming at you, Law, I'm like, dude, I can't take it no more.
Man.
Because of all the content creators, it's the reason why, Law, they call you the grandfather of it all. You started doing this for everybody else. But, listen, Law, I subscribed to you when you was telling that story about how you was living in your car. Like, they don't know about that, Law.
Right.
They don't know about that. That you come from other beginnings. You came from humble beginnings.
Come on with it.
Did you build this from the ground up? And everybody else who don't respect you, you can kick rocks.
Come on with
it. This man right here, he's a fan. He worked on his craft to be a good film watcher, to be a good analyst, to be able to bring. Guess what? I worked too long. I don't have time to watch tape, so I have to watch Boss and him and Cartier to get information.
Come on with it.
I can't get it, and I respect that. So if you can't do it, respect the people who can.
Man, oh my goodness, bro. I needed to hear that. I appreciate you. Sir, man. Thank you so much, man. You have a good one.
$5. He is cooking with some hot dish.
Man.
Fire.
Yeah, man. That was 1,000% beautiful, man. I thank you, man, and love you to the star and back. You know, and when you say that you are a die-hard Cowboy fan, right? That means you're going to die hard, right? But when you say you are a die-soft Cowboy fan, nobody says those things, right? They just say, hey, I'm a Cowboy fan, right? And when I ask Enrico what are his conditions, I'm not saying that he's less of a fan because he's
Darren
fickle.
Posey,
Come on with it.
Pastor Tim, assistant pastor.
Oh man, shoot, Pastor Tim need to let him get into that pulpit. He ain't gonna get his church back. Come on with it. Yeah. He ain't getting in that. He getting his church back if he fool around and get in that pulpit. But what I'm saying is basically, I accept all fans, right? You know, there will be some bandwagon fans. There will be some go along to get along fans. There will be times where people will say, yeah, I'll roll with you. I'll rock with the boys. Yeah, win, lose, or draw. But when it's time for the losing, when it's time for the drawing, hey, there will be those who will say, man, I ain't really about that life, bro. But I need those who are willing to run into the fire with law to stand tall. I need those that when they hear this sound, they ain't running. They sitting there saying, yeah, but you ain't pop off yet. But you better make sure you get me, and you better make sure you take me out, because if not, my fofo make sure all your kids won't grow. Come on, baby. Y'all know what type of fans I'm looking for. I'm looking for the real one. So if you're a real one, drop 100. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, that's how life is. People want X, Y, and Z things, but when it's time to get it out of the mud, they sitting back saying, nah, man, you had to go through that. No, man, I catch y'all when y'all on the high side, right? But no, it's easy right now to be a fan of a team that won the Super Bowl. It's easy to be a fan of the team that won the Super Bowl in the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But it takes a loyal, faithful fan to still stand tall and ready to go bat to bat, war for war. And yeah, we can talk about each other to each other, but when it's time for the outside noise to talk about it, shoot, we're gonna be sitting here saying, oh no, we ain't finna do that here, you know. So that's just how that goes. So at the end of the day, my God, like I said, I'm 99.8, bro. I ain't all the way in, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we are in it to win it. And even if we losing, we still in it, right? Come on with it. You know, that's the type of mindset. But we got another interview with one of the people, man. We got a gift giver. Come on with it, boy. I appreciate that. Come on with it. We got Jay Versick 5 members that he gifted. El Breezy, appreciate him. Jason Park, appreciate him. Come on with it, baby.
Take the money out, all of it.
Come on with it. West Texas Cowboy receiving, these are gold level membership too. Come on, man. Y'all loading up the clip.
All of it.
Sanchez. Yes, and as well as Jay. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Come on with it. You got to be crazy enough to still root for this team. Even though it's been 30 years, 30 seasons, I want the crazy people to continue to root for this team. I don't want the people that's already normal and all of this stuff. I want us to be crazy for it. You know, blind, crippled, and crazy. That's what we want over here. We don't want them people that are looking too good. They got to say, hey, don't put no dirt on my shoes. Don't get my hands dirty. I want dirty shoes, dirty hands. Come on in it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Hello, Cowboys Nation. Welcome here. We are joined by Nicole Hutchison, also the team reporter, and we are joined by Kenneth Murray, who just agreed to terms with the Dallas Cowboys. And, I mean, just hearing the news about you being here and now a Dallas Cowboy, how does it feel?
It's definitely great. You know, I grew up obviously watching the Cowboys. You know, it's a great place, great organization. And so, yeah, I'm excited to be here. You know, I love being able to have that.
That boy got a soft baby voice.
Work, and you had some production in 2024 with the Titans. You talk about 95 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and interception. Very active for that Titans defense. How do you look to build off of that in Dallas?
I just come to wreak havoc. You know, come bring my play style, play downhill, fly around to the ball, and just wreak havoc. I think, you know, when I'm doing that, you know, it's very special. So, you know, I'm just trying to come in and just, you know, be around a bunch of guys that want to win, and just win some games.
I like what you said about wreak havoc to the ball. That's something that Matt Eberflus in a defense for Matt Eberflus, he wants to do in that defensive scheme. So what excites you about being a part of such a high-flying defense, physical defense here in Dallas?
Come on with it.
I mean, football's physical, and, playing defense, you have to have that mentality. Physicality is something that's extremely important in this game. And so I think for us it's going to be, definitely a staple of what we're about. And so, talking to the DC, talking to the, LB coach, everybody around, it's definitely been exciting seeing, what we're going to be able to do, what we're going to be able to put on the field. And so, yeah, I'm just excited to get to work and just go from there.
How do you feel like your role can...
Appreciate you, Rodriguez, man. Appreciate you. He says, Law, you the man where I meet send the tides. Come on, man. Come on with it. Just kidding. Them calls are full of passion. DC for life. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, whether you win or lose, I want everybody to have their thoughts together. Come on with it. We finish out this interview with Nicole and Kenneth Murray. Come on with it. Thank you so much for your support.
I'm looking to be the dude.
Come on with it.
Running everything. And just doing what I do best. I feel like that's when I'm at my best, when I'm in the middle of everything, running the show, and just flying around making plays.
The guy in the middle, you also had someone that you
The
played
Shaq voice.
played with, Eric Kendricks, who was the team's leading tackler in 2024 here. Not here anymore, but just talking about what you kind of drew from him from learning and playing alongside of him. What can you take from that and bring it here in Dallas?
Man, EK, man, he's a big vet. Been in the league over a decade. I played with him for a season, learned a lot from him about, the ins and outs of the game, just how to, be a pro, little intricacies that you only get from guys that have been around for a long time. So, yeah, man, he's a hell of a dude, one of my best friends, actually, if I'm being honest. And so, yeah, man, I'm just so excited to be here, for one, and, yeah, let's get this thing rolling.
Are going to be surrounded by some other dogs as well. And DeMarvion Overshone, Damone Clark, who didn't really see the field much in 2024, but looking to unleash in 2025. Maris Leofau, who was a rookie last year. What stands out about those young guys?
Oh man, we got some dudes that can go. I seen Demo this morning. We're able to connect with him, and so
come on with it.
Get this thing rolling, and just get to flying around to the ball and wreaking havoc.
Looking forward for you guys all to be wreaking havoc under that Matt Eberflus defense. Thank you so much, and looking forward to cover you.
No doubt, boy. We are rolling, baby. And speaking of rolling, I just want to say here, thanks for the 2 cash apps that came in. Appreciate y'all support, man. I'm going to work hard over here, regardless of whether or not we make. Look, here's the thing. And shout out to you, Jeffrey, for the $4 super chat, $4 cash app. And shout out to you, Pamela, for the 25
Take the money
cash
out,
app.
all of it. Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on. Come on.
I want to set the record straight for a lot of things. And this right here, a lot of people think that is easy, right? And a lot of people think that, Law, man, you doing this for the money. And my brethrens, if you ever bring them on the stage, if you meet Twin Maker, if you meet my other older brother, this is what I do for a passion, And I go all the way back to this particular mindset that when you do things out of your own passion and out of your own will, and if as long as it's operating out of those things, the grand creator will always bless you because you are operating out of your purpose. My purpose is to speak, to give people the word, the truth, whether it's good or bad. And I'm going to tell you, write this down. There are 2 most important days of your life. The day you was born and the day you realize your purpose. And that's the purpose. And when you are operating out of your purpose, the doors of success and wonders will always open up for you. Now, in order for me to continue to do those things, that's why y'all send me remunerations, right? But regardless of it, I want you guys to understand that you are seeing someone operate in their passion. So it doesn't matter whether if I start all the way at 0, I will still give you guys the same energy from one day to another. Whether I'm sick or whether I'm healthy, I wake up, I talk, and I give you guys this message. So don't take away from the fact that, yeah, man, Law is only doing this out of money. Because if I was, then I will only be doing 30-minute shows or an hour show, and the algorithm will say, hey, these are the parameters that you got to do these shows to make the max capability. But I give you guys the unbelievable, even if it's 12 o'clock at night, or if it's pretty much 3 o'clock at night, or if it's any time of the day, you're going to see me giving you guys the same heat, the same flavor. And there will be those who will try to operate and replicate what I do. But if it's not their passion, if it's not their good or will, then guess what? You will see flaws in their character. You will see flaws in their delivery. You will see that they are trying to operate on something that they don't belong in. So therefore, I come here to tell y'all, beautiful people, never associate Law Nation with this is only because of the remuneration. No, because the grand creator opened up the universe to allow me to open up my third eye to speak these things to those who need to hear. And if you have ears, open them up. If you have eyes, see these things that Law Nation is delivering from you guys or for you guys. Because at the end of the day, I already said when I was sleeping out of my car, when the brother said that, I already knew that I was going to be here. Just didn't know what time it was going to be there. That's just for what it is. So the next caller that's live on the show, I'm going to bring him up, is this from the 945, Bishop Kane. You are live on the Nation. Talk to me, baby.
Man, what's good, Law, man?
It was good with you, bro. Yeah.
Hey, man, like, you know, hey, man, I've been rocking with you. I've been rocking with you since we drafted. I want to say Michael Gallup. I don't know how long that is.
Yeah, that's long, man. Sure, that's long.
Brother, I know you've been doing this for the passion, man. Hey, man, you go live. If it ain't not a dime get put on that thing, you going to go live right after that, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand that, and I respect that. I appreciate the whole YouTube community because we don't even do ESPN, none of them no more. Just since y'all started that, we don't have to watch the lies. We don't have to watch the fluff. We can get straight to the point and to the facts.
Right.
And that's one thing I can respect about the whole YouTube Cowboy Nation community.
Yeah.
It ain't just you. It's a family.
Yeah.
It's a family. You know what I'm saying? And two,
Tony Brown, $916.20. We give thanks from the nation.
Reason,
we all appreciate you, Law.
I just don't like, bro. I just don't like him. I don't know, like I like the player on the field, but every time he talks, it's just like, bro, shut the hell up. Like, you sit here talking about Tank. Yeah, Tank goofy for going to a team who ain't gonna do nothing either. But, bro, we for sure was not doing nothing in Dallas. How's he envying or hating the Cowboys, and he's saying what the hell's going on?
Man. And hey, keep spitting, man. So you saying you don't like who again? The super chat was coming in.
Nah, Michael Parsons. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but it's like he just rubs me wrong every time he open his mouth, and I'm just so tired of bro talking. Like, bro be talking like he done got 3-4 rings, 2 defensive players of the year. This, then, bro, fam, talk with the hard words. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not saying people shouldn't do their podcast, fam. But let's get this, bro. Ray Lewis ain't have no podcast.
No.
The GOAT didn't have no podcast. Ed Reed and them didn't have no podcast. They went after and showed that work on the field. You talk to them after they retired. We see Ed Reed and them on TV. They're finished. They jerseys hanging in the rafters somewhere. Like, bro, I'm so tired of these. It's not even just Micah. It's just this generation, bro. Like, I feel like an old man because it's like, damn, I'm saying all like.
Yeah, because this is a new era. This is a new era.
It's a new era, bro. And we just talk with our fists, with our action. We men. Like, let the women talk, bro. We are men. It's a men's sport. We talk with action.
But here's my thoughts on this, Bishop, man. When you look at everything, I'll say this right here. I don't agree with everything he said. I don't pretty much pander to anything that he say too. You know, I'm one of the ones that will say, yeah, you know, let's prove it on the film or let's prove it out there on the field, right? But this is a whole new era, whereas everybody got one, and we gonna point out Michael because of his status. Hold on,
District
got a super
of
chat.
Columbia 4L, Cowboys Mafia. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, Travis? Appreciate you for your support. So this is what I'm gonna get at right here, right quick. Brock Hoffman got a podcast, right? Armand St. Brown. The Cowboys in the early 90s they had a full-fledged band and everything, right? But they didn't have the levels of exposure like they have now. So the only thing that can heal all of this is winning. If we can win some games and win the postseason games and lift up that Lombardi trophy, they don't give a dog what he say, right? It's just that we are been in that slump for 30 years and 30 seasons, and it's a tough pill to swallow, especially when you talking about measure your top 5 defenses or measure your top 5 wide receivers, and we just came off of an L. We like, hey, wait a minute, Parsons, I don't need to hear that. But the only way that you could have stopped that and controlled that, if you had strong leadership in the beginning, meaning that somebody should have been saying, hey, we the Cowboys, we don't talk during the regular season. You can have that during the off season. But you would have had to have a strong leader. But now the cat is out the bag, so it's going to be that way, bro. Nothing we can do to stop that.
Before I go, I just want to say this, too. Like, even that boy C.J. Stroud just had an interview not too long ago. He said, man, honestly, I wasn't focused on football. And I was doing too many podcasts. I was doing this, that, and the third. Dang. And I wasn't focusing on my craft, man.
Send that clip to me, bro. Send that clip to me, bro.
I love to hear a professional perspective, so I don't mind it. But, bro, let's put up something before we start talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do something before we start talking. If you already had a ring, then I ain't mind. I can do your podcast.
Hey. It is what it is, bro. Let's send me that clip though, bro, on one of my medias, man.
I'm gonna find it. Hey, I'm gonna tag it to you on Instagram or YouTube. It's CJ Stroud, but he was talking about like a lot of the stuff that he was doing outside of the NFL took away from him honing his craft, and it affected his season last year. That's basically what he was saying.
Yes, indeed. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. That sophomore slump is a real one, right? And let's see how the other kid gonna do. Appreciate y'all support, man. Hey, man, the Dallas Cowboys is for what it is. We got some more Cash App Tom Jackson for a $20 support line for your mind, man. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I don't want you guys to be guilt giving. No, give from your heart. And I appreciate you, man, for the $20 support. Waters, appreciate you for the $10 Cash App support. Yeah, come on with it. Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Wasting my time now.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you so much. Come on with it. The next caller, man, we're going to bring on stage is from the 513. It's Marcus from the 513. Hold tight for me. You're live on The Nation. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for what you do. You live. Talk to me. I guess now you can talk to me. I don't know what happened to my button there. Come on with it.
Yo, what's good, Law? How are you?
Hey, man, I'm well, bro. What you got?
So, I like the move so far.
Right.
Because, we're very early in the process still. We haven't even hit draft day. And we don't know what other cuts are going to be coming throughout this process, including all the way up through training camp as well. And I mean, we all have to say that we're definitely making moves, unlike how we've been in a good while. What I really like that stands out to me with these picks that we have so far is, number one, knowing that these pickups are not the end-all be-all. There's still a lot more off-season to go.
Dallas.
And number two, I really like how these pickups are relatively very young.
Yep.
They're also, first, second round graded talents for the most part, and they still have a lot of potential and upside to develop. So I really like, the Kenneth Murray pickup because he seems like that real solid true linebacker that is still young that we could really develop and use to play alongside Morris And then, of course, you have Micah rotating everywhere throughout the field. And then, what do you see? I'm not really too familiar with the Bears linebacker. Now, is he someone that you feel like is going to be a big difference in playing time? Or is he more like a depth piece and also like a wise mind that has been in that Bears defense?
Yeah, he's more of a wise mind that been in that Bears defense. He's a come down and hit field type of person. Collier did a great piece on him of his skill sets and what he can bring to the table. So, yeah, he's not a Blazer, but he's kind of like the a poor man's versions of a Sean Lee, if I can use that to a degree, whereas he knows where to be at and he understands the principles of what the offense is trying to do, so he try to take it that away and force his team to play left-handed when they're right. So those are things that I think that he would bring to the table, and being an avoidant area for the Cowboys is a true linebacker, and he's going to bring that pedigree to the table.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I really like the Murray pickup, though, because I've been aware of Kenneth Murray, and I was aware of him when he was coming out of college.
Right.
He was really a top-tier linebacker coming out of college just a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that move, especially because, we need someone that can kind of hold up until Overshown gets back. So then Overshown comes back. We have, we have O, we have Murray, we have Marth. And then I feel like maybe we draft another young linebacker to develop. I think would be pretty solid. Maybe even add like another depth piece in there. So far as well, I really like the pickups that we did for the defensive line. I like Solomon Thomas, a very big body guy that's also plays in a lot of high caliber defensive lines. And now I'm not saying that he's going to be a starter. I'm not saying that he's going to be a complete game changer or anything like that. But as far as depth, size, intelligence, because he's played alongside a 49ers defensive line, the Jets defensive line, which were both top-tier defensive lines. It's a pretty good depth piece, I feel like. And we'll have Sam Williams coming back. We have Nealon coming back healthy in his second year. And then also, I think this first-round corner, too, that we picked up is a great pickup to add depth.
Right.
The thing that still concerns me, though, with this team is our tackle position. And when I say tackle, I don't just mean defensive tackle for our one tech, but our offensive tackles. Offensive tackles is kind of like the most concerning space to me because, number one, if we're going to be straight up real, Guyton played awful last year. I mean, his stance was awful. His hand movements were awful. He was getting blown up, pushed over, falling over. I mean, everything under the sun that could have went wrong was kind of going wrong with Guyton. I know he was getting switched sides for the first time.
Right.
But still, I mean, that's the reality of where we're at, though. He played awful at that side. So
he's gonna have to correct those things, and that's what the off season is for, Marcus. And I really appreciate you for calling in. You got some great valuable points there, man. So yeah, I'll be looking at tackles and see whether or not they can improve. I at least give a rookie a grace period, especially playing one of the hardest positions. And that's not me just trying to be, giving this man a soft pillow to land on. But he's going to have to improve. He's going to be a very valuable piece for us, for this season. Especially we're going to have him pull traps, and he's going to be doing more blocks and stuff like that for what they do as far as GT counters with the run. So we're going to be looking at Guyton to see whether or not he improved from one year to the next, bro. I appreciate you for calling in.
Yeah, man. And I'll take a look at Steele, too.
Yeah.
See if he improves.
Most certainly. Both of the
man.
tackles, man. Appreciate you, man. Good call from Marcus, y'all. And we got Rich City from the 06. Angie, he wants to know your IG. He want to know your IG. He spent $4.99 to know that. So I appreciate you, man. All of these moves below, I feel you, fam. I feel you. And then right below that super chat, we had Judas Redemption says, poor man, his coverage skills are better than Sean Lee. I seen Sean Lee picked off Peyton Manning twice, and one of them was for a pick six to win us games and stuff like that. I can't crown Sanborn yet. I haven't seen him pick off a guy with the kind of caliber of a Hall of Famer like a Peyton Manning. But if it is for what it is for me to say that he's a poor man, Sean Lee, that's absolutely giving him the compliment. I'm not taking away from Sanborn, by the way. But what I'm telling y'all is that this dude, he plays, he's a 4-7 guy, but he don't look like it, right? He's a guy that knows where to be at with the ball, and you got to have some instincts playing linebacker. You got to be able to crack, peel, and come down. You got to shed, disengage. You got to scrape to get upfield, and those are things that we identified the other day on the television, on the TV set with Okoye. So be sure to check that out. Yeah. Oh, not Sanborn, but Murray. I still say even Murray, even running the 4-5, he ain't Sean Lee. If you give me a healthy Sean Lee versus Murray, shoot. I got to put some conditions on that. He got to be a healthy Sean Lee. Yeah. But let's go, man. We got a lot of folks, man. But I got my guy from the 832, one of my brothers from another mother, man, Boss Cowboys Sports, man. He live on the nation with us, man. What's up, Boss? What's good with you, man? You live, dog. You live.
Bro. What's going on, man?
Not
What's
much,
going on,
man.
Law? What's going on, chat?
Yeah,
I'm going to be quick, man. I know how them long lines be. I just wanted to kind of, just make everybody aware that it's a major growth that's starting to happen on the Keenan Allen campaign. And it's getting movement. Like, even Brad Sham just responded to a video clip where they were showing his route ability, and he just basically echoed it. So it's a lot of momentum that's getting behind that. So, the reason why it's urgent and the reason why I'm urging on it, I done sent out about maybe 50 hashtags myself. And I did that because, remember, they went ahead and walked away from Cooper Kupp.
Right.
But that also means they're in the market for a number 2. So if they already got their checkbook out and they're shopping receiver, a lot of deals are closed because of timing. And so the timing that we're looking at is the timing where they're shopping for receiver, they got an appetite for receiver. So this would be the best time to let everybody know and let Cowboy Nation know what you think. Now, we're not trying to force anybody that don't believe in them to do it.
Right.
That's not what we do.
Right.
But if you believe in and you believe in the route ability, then go ahead and write this down and then send it out on your socials, all the socials.
Yeah.
Hashtag K-E-E Allen to Dallas. So I would want everybody to do that. If you believe in it, share it. And then you've done your part to blend all our voices together. That way the Dallas Cowboys can see the trend, because it's now a trending hashtag. So that's an upgrade in the voice, if everybody understands what I mean by that. That means it's been already so much action on that particular hashtag. It was started by Angie, that is moving. So I didn't mean to interrupt your
No, you good.
I just wanted to give that update because that's big, especially when you start getting endorsements from Brad Sham. So and then shout out to Angie. She the one who came up with that campaign. It wasn't me. I'm just one of the people that's supporting it because I believe in it. And so it's not even about who comes up with it at the end of the day, even though she's the best, her Amp, I would say Landlord, them three, they come up with the best hashtags in the game. But, it's about the idea. So let's get it. Let's let everybody know how we feel about it. If you do it, I'm out. Thank you, Law.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Good call from my guy, man. That's Boss Cowboy Sports, man. We get some work busy stuff during the week on every Tuesday night, so it's good. So as I'm doing this right here, Key Allen to Dallas, and remember, y'all be specific with that, and then I'm finna share it right now. I'm finna repost this right here. So let's see if we get some traction going with it. It's always good, man, when we all on the same page, man. Nothing is impossible if we all work together. And I'm not saying that he can walk on water or anything like that. We're not saying that. But what we're saying is that at least you have something. It's an incomplete pass, though, boss, man. You got me reposting this one. This is an incomplete pass. But, shout out to Keenan Allen with what he can probably do. All right, so, man, this is what we got here. We got a long line, but y'all make sure you get your points out. Let's do like 2 or 3 points and let's hit it. Let's get it. Come on with it. All right, I got 469. Then I got 478. Then I got Big Amish. Okay. All right. 469. What's on your mind, bro?
Hey, what's up, Law?
Yeah, what's good with you, man? What you got?
Hello?
Yellow?
Yeah, man. I'm with Boss.
Okay.
Gotta go get Keelan Allen, man. That dude's a beast, man. He can teach the young receivers how to run routes.
Right.
And he's a playmaker. He don't get hurt, and he a baller. I mean, ever since he been with the Chargers, he's good. So
right.
he just had a sorry rookie quarterback that couldn't get him the ball last year. And I think he'll be great for the Dallas Cowboys. He'd be like an Alvin Harper for the Cowboys, and he got size.
Well, picking up Allen it will not be the move to say Matthew Golden there or Ibuka is there. It should not sway you away from drafting a wide receiver. I get what they're saying. At least you have some type of veteran in the building that can help out the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a vet that's good that can stay on the field and teach. He can teach. So I mean, and he's good. Do you think? Okay. I was gonna ask you. Do you think they were saying that we was gonna get Cooper Kupp this morning on ESPN? But that's not true now, right?
Right. According to Slater, and shout out to her. That numbers, man, $14-15 million for that is just too rich for the Cowboys' blood at this point. I think that if Keenan Allen wants to be here, it would be like a $5 or $6 million, maybe $7 million deal with incentives to get him back up to 14-15 himself. So you got to see whether or not that's something that you want to do, and then you play for 1 quarter with the Dallas Cowboys. You'll forever be mentioned throughout all of the world with what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And look at Ben DiNucci. Yeah. I mean, he played about 2-3 quarters for the Cowboys, and he's a multimillionaire. Yeah. Not off of his game, but off of them damn hats. So yeah, that's what it is.
Man, D-Law tripped out though. I like how Michael Parsons. D-Law, he was good, but every time he got the money, he got hurt. So he kind of fell off after his second contract. So I mean, Michael Parsons he shouldn't have shot back at him. But
yeah, he should have kept his mouth shut. Yeah,
he should have been quiet. But he the new leader. I mean, he got to just get out there and play, and make plays for when it counts. And this is my last thing. Ashton Genty, are y'all still gonna do the interview? I think you should draft him if he's there. I'm still trying to see when you guys are gonna still do the interview with him.
If possible, yeah, I could jump on the phone with Ashton Genty. I got connections to his people and everything. So at this point, I don't want to say anything that can disrupt a person's money, and give some wrong advice or right advice and whatever it may be to hurt somebody's draft grade. So, but shout out to Ashton Genty and his people, man, and all what they do, and all of the people that follow the channel, like Shamar Turner and all of those boys. So we got people that we know that we could possibly draft. But the name and the nation of the show and the vibe of the show is to help people, man, get these generational money and dollars, man, so they can do things beyond. But appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Sure.
Yes, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Let's go with it. And keep in mind, I'm not a journalist. I'm a content creator. But at the end of the day, I don't want to just interview someone that they could perceive that they can hurt their money. I want all of these guys to get their money. Swayze states that, let's get another aging wide receiver while the Eagles have 2 wide receivers in their prime. The offseason was the season ticket holders, laughing out loud. Was for the season ticket holders. I would say this, though. You get the aging receiver, but you can still go and draft one, you can still go draft one, and that's what I'm looking at. The Cowboys can still go draft a wide receiver. All right. With that being said, I got the 478. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me. But good super chat, Swayze. Appreciate you for your support. But what you got, 478?
Hey, what's going on, Law?
Not much.
Church say amen.
Amen.
Yeah, I love what Pastor Tim did, boy. That was inspirational.
Right.
That was inspirational. And I do like your testimony too, man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally could understand that as well. But yeah, man, I think we're doing some good things, man. I love those linebackers that we got. Sanborn, no, he's not fast, but he's always at the right place.
Right.
Murray, he's more athletic and he can shoot those gaps. So I like that too. And Elam is not a bad corner.
Right.
So we add in depth. So, but on the brighter side of things, on that 12th slot that we got in the draft, we might get McMillan.
Ted, if he falls enough, yeah.
Yeah, because the Raiders are looking at trying to get a Genty. I would love either one of them. I mean, quite honestly, but if Genty is gone, T-Mac is going to fall right on our lap.
With the 12th pick, somebody should fall that should be able to be a difference maker. But what you don't want to do is get too cute and try to trade out of it and go down to like the 17th, the 19th spot.
And that's always going to be the feel with Jerry and the boys, man.
Yeah.
Jerry and Steve, you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's all I wanted to say, man. And hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate your testimony. I have a testimony myself.
What you got?
I have a track club, and I have runners that gone on to college, maybe, and one even made it to Olympic trials. So,
man,
I understand your testimony, sir.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, man. Shoot. Hey, you can't have a testimony without the test, right? So life is going to throw you them tests, man. And I'm just telling people what happened to me over 20 years ago,
Yes, sir.
And just being able to will your mind to it. Look, if I didn't go through that, then I would have never picked up Paul Harvey. I would have never picked up Les Brown, Jim Rowan, some of the things that I'm sharing now. So I just want to let people know that, man, you just follow your heart, follow what you believe in. The same work efforts that I have now is the same work efforts that I had even when I was sleeping out of my car. Hey, to get a little bit deeper with it, I told my mom that, and she was busting out in tears, said, well, baby, you could have always came home, always come home, But at the end of the day, I figured that life itself, you got to go through the test, right? It would have been easier for me to pack up all of my bags to go back to a small town called Natchez, Mississippi, and just lay up under moms and them. But life throw you those curveballs to see whether or not you can try to hit them. Some people strike out and go back home and realize 20 years, 30 years later, man, what did I doing with myself? You right?
Yeah, God knows your heart, man.
There you go.
And He's going to steer you the right way.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate you.
God bless you, Law.
Amen. And boy, we have church service in here, boy. I'm telling y'all, come on with it. But I'm just telling y'all, I'm not perfect, man. I'm just as bad as everybody else that's in here watching. But at the end of the day, that's what makes us different from the 3-letter and the 4-letter network. Y'all would have had 50 commercials, right? Y'all would have had 50 commercials by now. They'd be talking about somebody else. Right? So that's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, if you guys want to support the nation, click the information in the details in the description box. Go visit those hyperlinks so that we can continue to grind and grow. So if anybody wants to send any supports and donations, send it over to Mando and use promo code LAW so that you guys can help the nation grow. And we got some other things that I got that I can't wait to bring up to show you guys. But Be sure to check out Mando. Smell better naked. Spray that spray all everywhere, and you will see what I'm talking about. I got from the 202 and then the 409 for your mind. And I see you 100 grand. Hold tight. Let's get it. Let's go. And before I let you on, we got a big super chat. Appreciate you, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez,
Come on with it.
$49.99.
Take the money out!
Long live Law and the Law Nation. Take the money. DC4L.
Take the money out!
Yeah! All of it!
Come on!
Come on!
Wasting my time now. Come on! Come on!
Shoot. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the support. I got from the 202 Big Amish, man. You live on the Nation. Talk to me.
How about them Cowboys? Y'all.
Yeehaw. Come on with it.
I want to talk about messaging. And thank you for the opportunity to come on as well. But that's number one. And love your passion.
Appreciate
but
you.
We love the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
Facts.
We love the Cowboys. Like family.
Mhm.
We could disagree.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we want to succeed as a family. Not individually, as a family. Right? So we loved it when we won the Super Bowl. And loved the Cowboys when we were 1-15. And as a matter of fact, I would say I enjoyed the 1-15 season because I kept looking, trying to find a golden nugget. What's going to change in the next game, the next play?
Right.
And when we won the Super Bowl, I cherished it for so much. I was like, that was a high, right? So we enjoy the ups and the downs, but we love our team. That goes without question. But we also don't want to get lost in the
Darren
noise,
Posey, $5.
right? And that's what we see
Spray
with
Mondo
Micah
on the
and
wolf, less
D-Law.
tenderloins.
We can't have that.
Right.
What do you think? You can't get lost in the noise because we have to have that messaging. And it can't be Jerry Jones because we know what message he's going to be given.
Right.
It has to come from Shotty and the coaching staff. How to become leaders, true leaders. It's not going to come from Jerry. Right, because he's eating squirrel brains, among other things.
Right.
But we need we need that. So, but we also have to humble the players. You know what? There's a way of sending messages, just like Jimmy Johnson used to do. Take your best players. If they're getting out of line, you can send a message during training camp. Guess what? In that 100-degree and plus in Texas, make them run some gassers, pull sleds around for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
See how tired you are.
Yeah.
If you're up to doing a
Chris,
podcast after
$214.05.
that.
Keep your energy
And,
towards front office.
It's just
we
about
must stay
messaging
focused.
and how you have
Don't
to
let
have
the
a
Micah
uniform, and it
D-Law
has
feud
to come
distract US
from
from
that
the real
coaching
issues
staff.
with this
Have to lay
organization.
down the gauntlet and create humbleness, discipline, and love for the team and your fellow players. I'll leave you at that.
Man, that's a good call, but let me hear you say it.
How about them Cowboys? Y'all.
Yo, man, that, if we were live like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, man, he got the quiet storm whispers. That boy, that big Amish man, he got the radio voice for real, man. Oh my gosh, man, he got that quiet. Let me see how it goes. Let me see if I can put something on there. Here it is. Sounds of melodies of the raindrops falling from the sky, cascading on the rooftop as it sprinkles down from the window panes, from the sounds of the soft souls and the mysteries of time. One can ask this right here. If I can be anything in this world, I will be the tears that was born in your eyes, lived upon your cheeks, and died on your lips. The innermost perfections of the super chat from Latoya Langley. She states,
Latoya Langley, $5. Good afternoon, Lawn Nation.
and remember, you're listening to nothing but the bass. Jeez. Oh my gosh, man. The Quiet Storm. Yo, that would be nice, man. Y'all gonna check out Law Nations 3.0 and we gonna listen to The Quiet Storm, brought to you by Big Amish and Law Nation. All right. Let the next caller on. Man, I appreciate y'all support. Man, I thank y'all. And let's go. Let me see if I can read out. Posey, he says, spray Mando on the wolf, less tenderloins. Yeah, but you got to wash it first. Wash that wolf first, man, and then you spray it. All right? Don't spray it and then wash it. Wash and then spray in that order. Law and Order became a member level platinum. Ooh, wait, Jimmy. God, dog.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
Yeah.
You're wasting my time now.
Dog.
Come on.
Yeah, keep your energy towards the front office. We must stay focused. Don't let Micah/D-Law feud distract us from the real issues of this organization. You ain't lying. Boy, we got some stuff that we got to clean up over here. And shout out to you again, LaToya. Come on with it. Let's go. Wax on and then wax it off. All right, from the other 202, and then we got the 201. 202, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Frenkel Firm. The Quiet Storm.
Hey man, what's going on? I just want to say one thing. I want to say one thing about DeMarcus Lawrence, and that's it. And that's when I'm gonna get to what I really want to say.
All right.
You know, DeMarcus Lawrence has been on this team since I was 7 years old. For him to say that feels kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he switched. But other than that, what you call it? I don't think people like the signing that we doing. Like Miles Sanders. I'm not gonna say that's the best signing. But I like it though. I like it. You know, what's his name? Williams.
Javonte. Yeah.
Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and for real, I want a wide receiver in the first round. And we get Cam Scatterable with those vets, and I feel like we'd be complete. You know what I'm saying? With a first round wide receiver, Cam Scatterable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's all we really need for real, and a few more things on defense. But other than that, I feel like that's good right there. To me, I don't know. I feel like it's perfect.
I mean, you know, if you look at that, what they did in the offseason, they went and got 2 running backs, right? And we know that we got Hunter Lupke under contract, Deuce Vaughn under contract. So that's 4 running backs there. And Nate Pete, I think he's still under contract. That's 5 running backs, right? When we had Ezekiel Elliott here, when we drafted him, we had 6 running backs. You remember that? In 2016, we had 6 running backs.
Yeah, I wasn't watching football. I was just a little.
Yeah, you just a young kid. So what I'm getting at is that what the Cowboys ultimately doing, they still could be on pace of drafting the running back, but they just making sure that they shore up their situation in the event if Ashton Genty is not there or if Omarion Hampton is not there. Then they'll say, okay, let's go get the best wide receiver or the best defensive tackle or edge guy, and then we'll circle back and span the block on the running back that we can probably scoop up in the 3rd round or the 5th round. That could be the thing that they are doing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, man, that's all I wanted to say, man. Thank you for letting me up.
Appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. From the youth. You said he was 7 years old when DeMarcus Lawrence got here. Still a faithful Cowboy fan. Come on with it. All right, Turk, what's good with you?
Edwards, $19.99. Law Nation is a Mississippi Kong. One of the greatest wordsmith ever.
Yes, indeed, man. I really appreciate it, man. Hey, let's go, man.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
Come on with it. All my Mississippi boys, man. That's where we come from. Where y'all think Morgan Freeman is from? Put it in the chat, Word have it that, me and Morgan got the same people, man, on our side. So y'all better watch out. All right, from the 201-100 grand, what's the plan, dog?
Listen, man. Let me ask you a question. Zach Martin, right?
Right.
Grinded, studied his craft,
right.
Worked on his craft. Best guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did we win?
In his entirety of his time here, I think we won 4 playoff games. I think.
Would you say he was at fault?
3.
Would you say it was because of him? It was because of him was the reason why we lost?
It wasn't. No. Not because of him or not for him. No. It takes a team. Takes a team. Yeah.
So what does it matter about the stupid podcast? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
Oh my gosh, boy, you crazy, man. You gonna go back to that point? You
Stop, man. Y'all need to cut that out, man. Zach Martin grinded, worked on his craft every day, day in and day out. What did we get?
Oh, now I'm seeing exactly what you trying to get at, though.
He didn't get anything. So don't bring up no other quarterback. Hey, man, look what he said. He said blah, blah, blah. Man, forget that, man. I don't care what he says.
Here's my only thing is with Micah Parsons' podcast. I think it's the content structure of it. I just think it's that.
No matter what let me give you
Fred Warner got a podcast. But keep going.
Let me give you another example.
Go ahead, 100.
Kansas City Chiefs went back-to-back with Super Bowls. Bring up the Kansas City Chiefs. Rape charges, arrests. Is that a disciplined team?
No, they're not. No, you're right.
So that whole argument, and y'all don't know this. No, how many people done got arrested this offseason in Kansas City?
About I would say 6 or 7. But the worthy thing, now that girl right there, now she did him wrong. Now, I mean, she was out there getting scooped up on the side, and then all of a sudden he found out, and now that was bad on him, man. That was bad on her. I meant to say,
A bop gonna do what a bop gonna do, dog.
I mean, God, dog, she was getting folded, and then all of a sudden he breaked up with her.
Because her meal ticket is gone.
Yeah.
Come on,
and then she said, I'm going to call the police. But he was like, baby, you was to the window, to the wall, to the sweat. And he came home early. He wasn't committed like Tom Brady. Tom Brady came, honey, I'm home. Honey. Oh, man, Psycho Tom like, I'm going back to play for football for the Bucks. Tom Brady moved all the way to Florida after he done saw his get folded.
That goes to show you, man.
Take the money out!
Kitty ain't good, Wolf Kitty, man.
She should have been using Mendo. The instructor was doing more than teaching her karate. Hey, and it goes both ways too. You can have a good squeeze at the house. You can literally, let me put some salt on this thing. You can have a good squeeze at the house, and then all of a sudden, she come home, and he banging out the damn clerk or something.
Banging the nanny, you know what I'm saying?
Now, out of all three of those examples, I think that old boy lost the most. You know what I'm saying? The dude that was over there coaching the Celtics. I can't stand the Celtics anyway, but he lost the most. He fumble!
Someone lost his job and all. Hey,
everyone lost his job.
At least Steve Smith still ticking now. He didn't lose his job.
Steve Smith is a nuance. Now, the Steve Smith situation, I think the dude was on the wrong end of the old situation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and let's put some cover over it. all of this is allegedly. Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Allegedly, you know. We can't confirm nor deny that Antonio Brown done backstroked up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Phelps up in that.
But that's some dedication, though. That is some dedication, bro. Right or wrong?
That's right. That's dedication.
That dedication to say, hey, I'm gonna play football, and I'm gonna let the jiu-jitsu guy or the Pilates guy do his thing. You know, that's just all I'm saying. Do his thing.
That also goes to show you it don't matter. All these chicks say, "Oh, bring the money home, bring the money home." It ain't about.
Allegedly, this show is now entering into the satire movement. We a satire show.
That's all this is. That's all this is.
Yeah.
You know, but all has to be said. Back to the point, man.
Yeah.
Stop with the podcast don't matter.
Yeah.
It just don't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, man.
Unless Parsons invite Nia Long. Nah, if Parsons bring Nia Long on the show, then hey.
hey, he bring Nia Long on the show now. Hey, I'ma go long.
Oh my gosh, man.
So man.
Shit. I'm canceled now. Oh my God. All right.
And as far as the deep, come on, man. Why y'all going that D-Law, man? Everybody who lead the Cowboys sing the same song.
Well, break it down.
Everybody sing the same song. Michael Parsons and D-Lo had their beef.
Right.
But it's deeper than that. That was a shot at the Joneses more than it was a shot at Michael Parsons. The coaches leave, same song. Dan Quinn left, same song. It's the Joneses. It ain't the players. Michael Parsons leave. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You think Tank said something? Let Michael Parsons leave. Watch what he say about the Joneses. Let Dak Prescott leave. Watch what he got to say. Let me know if I'm wrong, though.
I don't know, man. We'll see, though, bro. We'll see.
They gonna have some things to say. It's the Joneses, and it's right in front of your eyes. Y'all putting dressing and lipstick and a skirt or a T-shirt on this pig right now.
Get your damn act together.
That the Joneses
is... Shit, dog.
I'm just kidding.
What's your point? What's your point?
I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. The signings are death pieces, man. That's what this is. And if Dak Prescott don't get it done, y'all gonna yell at him.
Right.
He's the problem, and say the Joneses did all this work in free agency. What work? To get backup guys?
Man, you gonna have to
like
look. But the only thing is $100,000 before I let you go. And only thing I'm gonna say is that we do have some pieces to at least fill in some of the gaps. So if the draft is the bloodline of the Cowboys, they at least have some fillers as it relates to these pieces that they add with some upside. Most of these guys are former first-round draft picks or someone that they highly scouted in the draft. So I'm going to give them a little grace, right? A little grace. Little grace. Come on. Yeah.
I'm going to give them a little grace because they're not using the draft to do this.
Right. Because normally be the opposite way around.
Yeah. They use the draft to do this. So I'm just hoping that they use the draft to get weapons and don't continue to use the draft to fill in pieces.
You know what? Damn Bam. You know what I just hit? Know what just hit me, bro?
Let's do it.
Damn. Hear me out. Let me go back to my big screen here. You just solved everything that I was thinking about what they were doing. They flipped it. They reversed it. You get what I'm saying? Because normally they don't do all of these moves until after the draft, right?
Yes, sir.
And what they did now is they doing it on the front end. And then they'll go into the draft and
get weapons.
And then they say we get a little bit of both. We can go do it the Cowboys fan way, and we can continue to do it our way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But on the back end, they still have money left. They probably still drag this Michael Parsons thing all the way out, because there's no incentives for them to pay him early, because they're going to take away the attention.
That money.
You ain't going to lose that money.
Using that money now anyway. That's why they got the money they got. They're using that money. All the moves they made, I can guarantee you this right, and I don't know this offhand, but I bet you they got like $30 million left.
Man, they 44. $44 million left.
$44 million left. And come on, man.
And the receipts.
I think we see something.
In the receipts, boy, you just struck my mind on this one, because the receipts for even Osa contract. Guess how much money that is guaranteed?
How much?
I think it's only $13 million or something like that. Can somebody pull that up for me, y'all? I think it's such a low contract. I thought I had it saved somewhere, but all right, yeah. I got it right here. Hold on. Dog, they got right here from Albert Breer. Let me pull this up. Boy, you good. I didn't pull this up right here. Hold on. They state that it's only looking now at the Cowboys defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa, a 4-year, $80 million deal. Really, it's a 2-year, $39 million deal with the options to take it back on the back end. The tag was $25 million, right? But which means that this 3-year of control is really a $13.9 million guaranteed contract.
Which ain't nothing.
Nothing, though.
Nothing, and they can take all that money back.
They can take all of it back. So technically, for those who are out here wanting the Cowboys players to take,
we overpaid Osa and all that.
They got to eat their words. It's only a $13 million contract over 3 years. Yeah.
So that's why you got to look at the contracts on these players, man. You know and everybody complaining about, we could have got Rico for the $2 million. No, we couldn't. He messed up, Law. He messed up. He thought he was going to get more, and he didn't. So he had to take what was out there. He wasn't going to come crying back to the Joneses after he done denied them.
Yeah.
So that's out the door. That's out the window. You couldn't have got him for that $2 million. The only reason why he got the $2 million because it's like, take this or don't be here no more.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for calling in, bro. A good call, bro.
But all right, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. Good call, man. Great call from my guy, 100 grand. Good laughter. Every time he calls in, we're going to laugh about something. All right, so let me listen to this right quick. Y'all good with time and everything? It's 1:55. I know I'm in marathon mode right here. To the people who cry, yeah. Let me see if I can find this right quick. Y'all in good spirits over here? Let me go right here. Let's listen to this right quick.
See, Jerry comes from a world I can negotiate you down. That's the world he comes from.
Because every now and then they get somebody like Osa who wants to be here.
Right.
And is willing to do that for them. See, that's the thing. They didn't win any negotiation with Osa. That was Osa being benevolent and saying, I will give you this.
Benevolent.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's saying, I will provide this for you. I will allow you to sign me at $20 million. I know what it says. This is what I want. At the end of the day, the power is still with Osa. That's nothing you did. That's what Osa wanted. Osa wanted to be here.
He wanted to be here. He wanted to be here. He didn't rob the Joneses. They didn't overpay. You know, here's my thoughts on this. And I'm definitely not giving the Cowboys grace with this. But if you go with the old school mentality, whereas you be where you are at with their spit in the hand and you put a deal on it, and if you do that with the Joneses for life, they're gonna always look out. They're gonna always look out. They're gonna always look out for you. Not to bring up the past, but it's history. I forgot Brent's last name, but he was in a car with a DUI in a wreck that someone passed away. But by being in the folds with the Joneses, he's still on the Cowboys roster as a scouting agent. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? I think Ball was the kid that lost his life in that car. Not saying that he had something to do with it. Out of all of the networks of someone who's willing not to hire Nate Newton, for him to get caught with over 250 pounds of that sticky icky, right? He still got a job. Nobody else would hire him. Michael Irvin, one of the greatest players in Cowboys history.
Are you shitting me?
Was time for him to get his haircut. Took a pair of scissors and went at the neck of an own player that was on his team because it was my turn. Josh Brand is his name. Appreciate you, WDM. Yeah, he's still on the team as a consultant or something like that. And never spent a day in the jail.
Are you shitting me?
So what I'm telling y'all.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not. So y'all better be careful, man. And I ain't trying to put fear talk into you guys. But if you do a little favor for them, they'll do a lot of favor for you. Oh, yeah. And at all costs, the Jones family are also overly emotionally. They over emotional. Because of the fact that they said even with Dak Prescott, they had a handshake agreement. But in 2019, he was on fire, you know. And then that particular agency said, hey, that price of that brick went up, you know. That bag went up. And Jerry Jones was mad at Dak and carried that on for a whole another year without giving him his contract. Amari Cooper wasn't willing to get the jab, right? When he put that jab on him, he wasn't willing to get that. Right here. They sent that man to Pelican Bay. So I'm telling y'all, man, they get very emotional. All right, the next caller that's on the line from the 313, and then we have 469. What's on your mind? Talk to me. 313.
What's going on?
Not much,
What's going
bro.
on, Lord? You all right?
I'm good. Yep.
Good. All right, so listen, man. I saw Miles Sanders yesterday. You know, that whole thing. I'm like, Miles Sanders was. I know that they got to have a plan for running back. It's got to be early in this. I know it's supposed to be a deep running back draft and all that, but you know, I'm saying you need a game breaker because you go in there and you select the middle of the pack guy and say we're gonna have a train wreck, and then guess what? It's gonna be a car wreck out there, and then we're gonna be calling Frenkel and Frenkel. You know what I mean?
Right.
we're gonna be talking to Gene Burkett. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So my thing is, if you're in position and you can get one of these game breakers early, you go ahead at that running back position. You go got to do it by at least the second round. Like you can't wait, man. Like get somebody that's going to be a difference maker out here. You know. Now the other question I have for you is, how do you feel about the trenches in this team? Remember, you just had Zach Martin retire, right?
Right.
So he's, and I know you got some other passes, you know, Brock Hoffman and T.J. Bass and guys like that. But you know, how comfortable are you with this line, especially at them tackle positions, man? Scared the bejesus out of me, man. I mean, like, I mean that you know. Are you going to, you know, is there a new plan for that? Like, how do we do that? And then, you know, why I will say, game breakers, somehow you got to figure out how you solidify those trenches in there too. So let me get your thoughts on that real quick.
Yeah, you want to build from the trenches out. So if you want to solidify from the trenches, you got to do those things that will really get you into those things, right? So what I'm saying is, make your plan, make your action, make it plain, and do those things. If you already did enough in the free agency to go that route, that's my only thought with that.
Okay, well, I mean, I know we ain't done enough of that already, and so it looked like, you know, we're going in now. You know, with your trenches, you don't have to do that necessarily super early, unless it's, you know, somebody that you just can't pass up on.
Right.
But it does have to be. That does have to be a focal point in there too. If it was me, I would say, look, if I got a chance to give me some playmakers out there, I'm gonna get them. And I'm gonna continue to try to work on that, you know, upgrading that line. Let me get my playmakers in there early. Let me get them on some rookie contracts. You know, now I can focus on building, you know, with that line and that depth, because, like I said, the offensive line and the defensive line, man. I mean, Uberflus as a defensive coordinator, I think that's a good move. You know, he's getting linebackers and things in there that help. We still light on that defensive line. You need some beef up in there. You know, some guys that can, you know, push a pocket.
Right.
And, you know, like, we don't got that right now. You know, so that's got to be something that we got to focus in on too. That's kind of my thought, man.
No doubt, Cuddy, man. I appreciate you for calling in, bro. Good call.
Okay, all right, man. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Yeah, man, when you got certain power, certain flexibilities, man, things can happen for you. Yeah. Passing game had purpose last season. Yeah, the last 3 seasons. Ratio, I agree with your take on Pollard and Rico. We need to get bigger and faster running backs. Yeah, I agree. Overshawn, 4.55. Murray is 20 pounds heavier with a 4.52. Yes, so just to rectify, I was wrong. It wasn't 230 pounds. It was 213 pounds of that sticky icky, you know. And, 6-time Pro Bowler Nate Newton was facing 20 years in prison if convicted of marijuana charges. Yeah. So when you have power, man, you know, and when I get them knocks at the door, y'all think I'm sitting right here trying to fight that? Shoot, I don't have Nate Newton money, nor Jerry Jones money. So, and y'all ain't going to be putting money on my books over here. So, yeah. So, anytime you can make this disappear, come on with it, man. That's some power right there. And that's just the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reality of it, if y'all get what I'm saying. See, y'all to think y'all get all of this off of this. We got to keep moving forward. Conversation. 213 pounds of that stuff is outrageous. Yeah, man. And he said he was trying to compete. He was gonna make $75,000 per drop or something like that. But y'all look up that report. But that happened many a moons ago. But shout out to my guy Big Nate Newton, man. He had that good stuff. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they stopped him in Louisiana, law. Yeah. Boy, y'all looked up them reports. But speaking of that, man, when you have power, man, sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I was sitting back chilling, watching this show, man. And this show right here, I don't know if y'all on Netflix like that, but it made me think of this Beauty in the Black. Whereas, man, everybody is connected to everybody. But, man, these two guys at the end, boy, these boys are ruthless against each other, man. And they brothers. And she the queen pen over here, boy. She do some crazy stuff, man. She do some crazy stuff. And the whole time, this person right here, shoot, she ain't a saint. Yeah, she ain't a saint right there. Man, this movie, boy, it's just a long show. But, man, I'm telling y'all need to check this one out, though. And it's betrayal. It's part of the game. It's a game over there. Yeah. Sam Hurd didn't have those type of connections. If Sam Hurd played a little bit better, he probably had those type of connections. Yes, indeed. But this show, boy, they talk about it all. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell the story about this guy, but y'all got to find that out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? JD from DC says, here's 5 toward the commissary. He putting money on my books over here. Appreciate you, man. Come on with it.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on. Wasting my time now. Come on.
Yo. Come on. What that family fighting over, y'all? What they fighting over? Let me know. Put it in the chat.
Take the money out.
That's what they fighting over, by the way. I got the next caller that's on. I got from, and we finna establish the clock gang because we got to get on up out of here. But my guy from the 469, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me, bro.
Yo, good afternoon, Law.
Good afternoon, bro.
Hey, so 2 minutes. I'm gonna make it very, very quick.
Go ahead.
With the no, I just hope what the Cowboys are doing with everything. I just hope they're doing what they're saying. No stone left unturned, right?
Right.
I hope with these trades and signings, they're just adding depth with also the players they're going to draft and develop, because we already know Cowboys is a draft and develop team heavily. And then my last point is this. I've been thinking about what we need for the draft, and I just ranked it to the top 3, and I'll just give you 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think the top need for sure is O-line. That's mine ranked number 1. It helps the run game. It helps the pass game. It helps you keep a healthy QB, especially with that getting older, passing out the pocket. I mean, if you secure that O-line, it helps a lot. My second ranking is linebacker. If a linebacker controls the zone in the run game,
right,
and the physical point of attack, it lets Micah be Micah. It lets him go after the quarterback. And, hey, the linebackers are important in today's NFL. Most people sleep on them, but it is today's NFL is very reliable on linebackers, as you see Ned Bolton with Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
And my last ranking is running back. You have to take away pressure from your quarterback, and the yards per run in the NFL is crucial because it sets up everything. Play action, screens, how aggressive a team is going to be blitzing you because they have to respect the run game. So I think those 3 needs are my top 3.
Man.
And I'll leave you to it, Law. You peace out.
No doubt, man. Good call from you, bro. Yeah, I like your lineup too. By the way, I like where you was saying, far as you go, far as a perspective here. For $4.99 for your mind, man. Iceberg Q says Marathon Law, oodles and noodles, man.
Take the money out.
Yeah.
All of it. Come on. Wasting my time.
I think Rodriguez got me on a steak meal, man. I thank Rodriguez for that $49.99 earlier, man. I appreciate you so much. And kudos and credence to those who are on the Cash App, man. I appreciate you. Power destroys money. You ain't lying. That's what they are fighting over, that money, that will. And most of you guys are right about that. You know, they fighting over that money. That money goes crazy with it. I got from the 254, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me. What we got here?
Hello, Nation.
What's good with you, John?
This is Anderson. Long time no talk.
Yes, indeed, man. What you got for us, bro?
Three questions. I was listening to NFL. on the ESPN, and they found three quarterbacks, no, three running backs. It's Convante or something, and I also got the undername. Is that the correct information for what they put out?
3 running backs.
Yes.
We got Javonte Williams and as well as Miles Sanders. I don't know who the third running back is, but I hope that we go into this draft and draft another one. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. But don't listen to ESPN. Don't listen to ESPN. Just go ahead and just take a look at us, John. You know, we got this over here, bro. They be lying on the 4-Ladder Network.
Okay.
But I appreciate you, man. What else you got for us, man? Let me hear you say it.
Let's go Cowboys. Go DC Cowboys.
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man, John, who is a legend, Hall of Famer, man. And I can't wait to see. Last year we couldn't get him to the game. He moved to Dallas, by the way, so it should be a whole lot easier. So we're looking for sponsors and people to get this man to the game. Hey, we undefeated when he goes to the game. Matter of fact, when we managed to get him to the game, guess what game he selected? He selected the Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles game, and I think that was the game we put up 40 points on those Eagles. And he said, I want to go to the hardest game possible. And John is undefeated when he goes to those games. So let's continue to find ways to support John and on his mission and get him going in the right direction. I got from the 757, you're live on the nation. Talk to me, man.
What's up, Law? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm in the car.
Okay.
All right, Law. I just wanted to comment on that this little back and forth between the young warrior Micah and D-Law on his way out.
On the way out, yep.
I think it's some truth on both sides. Micah do need to. I think he need to do a little less of the social media, and get focused and hone in on his craft, because he too good of a player to get sidetracked with a lot of things. It seems like he gotta have the answer. He got an answer to a lot of stuff, to everything that's going on. And with D-Law, man, is it just me? Are we really gonna miss him all that much though? Because he seemed like he was getting like to be the disgruntled guy in the locker room. He like he's saying we tired, throwing a lot of people under the bus, and I think that was damaging the locker room. So what you think about this? Like I think it's time for Micah to step up, and I think that's why he kind of happy. He's like, it's my time now. As soon as you saw him tweet out, as soon as D-Law left.
Yeah.
He was like, it's my time now. So I think that's good for the locker room, because it's gonna get the young warrior to be the leader now. He got to step up.
Yeah, it's his time to shine now, man. And and nothing like being able to step into a room and say, hey, it's mine now. And I think that will be the case in the scenario. And I think we shouldn't be crying over 7 sacks in the last 2 seasons from DeMarcus Lawrence, even though I agree that Law is a leader on his team, but it wasn't the right message that needed to be sent out. So I just go back to this saying right here, let somebody else who pretty much can give you the stats and the results and let them also prepare to be that leader so that more people can replicate those leadership qualities. And granted, I'm not playing around with the ideology that Parsons is young and he making youthful mistakes. He's the veteran leader now, and he got to take control of that. But I appreciate you for calling in, fam.
All right, Law.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, bro. Good call from him. Sometimes
Goodbye.
life itself is just like that, y'all. It's always something that you can look back on and say, all right, now's my time. Now's my time. I always tell people there's nothing like having your own. When you walk in your own home, you got more control of things. But when you walk in someone's house that was already previously established, that they are the will and they are the end all be all, you got to adhere to their rules. But if Parsons or Overshawn or anybody else that's on this team that need to step up vocally, I don't know who we're going to draft, but the time need to be here. I don't know how Solomon Thomas move. I don't know how Kyer move. I don't know how, who else, Kenneth Murray move. But by him saying that he want to be green dot guy, that's a first step in the direction. If you want to bring back Eric Kendricks for a cup of coffee, that's another step in the direction. Somebody is going to look at these group of guys and say, hey, it's time for me to be the leader. Right? One way or another. All right, so this marathon show concludes with this right here, Cowboy Nation. Continue to support, and just because we have difference of opinions doesn't mean that we have to hate each other, right? And that doesn't mean that we have to go back and forth with each other, right? And it doesn't mean that we have to despise one another. We got over 600 likes today, man. I appreciate that. I was looking at that deal there. Appreciate all of y'all, man, for y'all support for these marathon shows. Shout out to those that's on Facebook, TikTok. If you're there, man, let me know. TikTok don't save the live streams once they're over. But just jump into the comment box, man, and let me know on one of my TikTok videos or send me a message and let me know. Give me some feedback on the show, what we can do better to incorporate you all. I was one of the test subjects to get TikTok live on Restreams, and they allowed me to utilize it such. And test subject matters are a very important thing, right? So I appreciate that. So if y'all have fun today, if we offended anyone, man, God, dog, y'all just gonna have to be offended right now. Because at the end of the day, it's all listed as entertainment. Yeah, my company is listed as entertainment business, right? But sports media is the purpose of this show. We have an independent voice, independent reasonings, independent flow, independent rationale, and people get subjective analysis mixed up with objective analysis. But when those analyses meet each other, objectively speaking, how can you get better? Objectively speaking, not subjectively, but objectively. When you look at everything that the Jones family doing, I know we want to grab hold to the things that we did 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. And Shotty, he's not in a group of names of coaches that coach here, that he can walk around boldly and say, these are the things that I can equip you all with. No, he can't. Because let me go down this list. We had the mindsets of a Shane Gailey, right? Dave Campo, right? Bill Parcells, Wade Phillips. From Wade begot Jason Garrett. From Jason Garrett begot Mike McCarthy. From Mike McCarthy begot Shotty. And I come here to tell y'all, the expectations never shifted. The expectations, even with Dave Campo 5-11, 5-11, 5-11, was still Super Bowl. Now, the known person that been around for these 30 years, been Jerry and son, Stephen or Stephen. But regardless of the situation, we as Cowboy fans, our love and adulations for the nation, for the Dallas Cowboys silver and blue on the star inside of the helmet will not alter because of those individuals. The Campos and the Galeys of the world. Mike McCarthy's and Jason Garrett. No! Our allegiance run deeper than this. Our allegiance are still here to stay because of our passion for this game. Jerry may have bought the team financially, but we bought this team emotionally, and we was here before, most of us was here before he even considered buying this team. And as the good Lord and the Creator, hopefully we'll be here even after they're gone. But neither here nor there, write this down into your heart, soul, and sinew of your mind. It's about determination. It's about heart. It's about how bad you want it. I told you guys I already seen myself in this seat before I arrived here. Listening in to Les Brown and telling his storylines about how he was hungry for the opportunity. Even though he was seeking to work for a radio station. I seek to work for no such station because I'm independently. I like to wake up and do my own thing. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life this self seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dark and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's under the sound of my voice, you will get it. Come on with it, baby. Let's go. In the words of Prime Time for Your Mind.
Give me my theme music.
Yeah. Come on with it. Don't hurt yourself over here, baby. Yeah. If you didn't like this show today,
It's an evil world we live in.
you crazy. Come on with it.
I wake up, flex on down now, check, no drip.
Yo, time for me to get some more coffee. And roll those credits. I love this part of the show so I can see y'all names that supported the nation. If your name is not up there, and if your name never been up there, shame.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGregor. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Come on.
Put in my hours, send the invoice, and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Law Nation, let's get it.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. That's what the devil used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up,
come on. Yeah.
No drip this, tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no.
Come on. Appreciate you, 55. Chris, Latoya, Turk, JD from DC, Iceberg Q. Come on with it.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up.
Yeah. All right.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Yes. Happy Friday to y'all. Hope all is well with you all on this beautiful, and I mean glorious Friday, and I mean Law Nation's Day. Let's get it. The Law Nation Day is every Friday. Either way.
Oh my goodness!
Come on with it. Sounds of soft souls.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
All right. Shout out to you, Brandon. Shout out to Epic Sounds of Soft Souls. Shout out to Boss Cowboys Sports. Rich City 06. Come on. All right, hold on. Wait, kick that beat back. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Come on with it.
It's not hard to
fool me.
Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah. Lead the way. I follow.
Come on with it.
No need to say. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow.
To the edge of it all. Oh, snap. I thought y'all was catfishing me. Wow. Wait a minute.
and nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell you good night.
All right.
'Cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2. 3 minutes ago. Come on with it. Come on with it, boy. Tell me those good lies. But these are promises right here. Come on with it. 5, 4. Boy, I'm telling y'all. 3, 2. All right, Cowboy Nation. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got some breaking news, man. I appreciate the community, man. I was on my way out, and then all of a sudden, according to Ian Rappaport, the Commanders' edge rusher, free agent guy, Dante Fowler, is back in the folds with the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, y'all sing it with me. Reunited and it feels so good. Come on with it. With this news, Fowler will sign a one-year deal of $8 million. And if you guys was following the final word earlier this week, I said that he would be a great addition for the boys. And this is a full circle. I think Fowler, he felt as if though the people at Washington was being disrespectful for him or to him because of this simple thing right here, ladies and gentlemen, of the fact that they wasn't, I'm going to try to say it PG-13. You know, they was meat riding other folks, right? But they wasn't meat riding him. And he said he had the same production or better with less snaps. And I appreciate him for being able to speak out on those terms. But neither here nor there. His production level was the fact that he had 10.5 sacks and he had some good pressures and these sorts of things. So I can't wait to see Fowler in a situation where he's happy. He's back with the team, back with the conversations of the Cowboys, doing great things. I can't wait for this to all work its way out because we need edge rushers. Now, keep this in mind. Fowler, who had an unbelievable career with the Washington team for that 1 year of double-digit sacks, right? And now you add that in to not rushing Peyton Turner, to also not rushing Marshawn Nealon. You still have, to a degree, Michael Parsons screaming off of the edge there. This would be a slam dunk of information for us. The breaking news, come on with it, baby. My guy says breaking news, Law. Fowler is back in Big Dallas. I ain't going to say that other word how you said it, but appreciate you, man. I really appreciate that. And on top of that, to add extra, read all about it. I didn't leave his name out for anything. I would tell you, I left his name out so I can show you that Sam Williams is back working out and he's moving around. And if this team, with Sam Williams, with Fowler, with Marshawn Nealon, with Peyton Turner, with the fact that you still have Michael Parsons on that edge, hey, let's bring back Carl Lawson. I think Carl Lawson is under this team, right? Y'all let me know whether or not that is a thing. But now that you got all of these pieces together, we can go into this draft, like I always said, not on an empty stomach, but with the mindset, baby, that when we go into this draft, just like grocery shopping, not on an empty stomach, right? You got something on it. We can go on this draft with BAA, best athlete available, or BPA, best player available, however you want to call it. And this will be a situation. So kudos and credence to my guy Fowler, who will be a good piece for us. And this will be a situation, a scenario that most of you guys, when you think about it, Fowler, Just hear me out. Fowler got that snake venom in his body now. Yeah. He said, okay, y'all going to do this to me? Washington, shout out to you, Sean B. Thank you for your support on the Cash App. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the $5 Cash App. We all appreciate your love and adulation for the nation. But the news of the hour is that this particular guy, Dante Fowler, for an $8 million deal, and we're going to get this thing going the best way possible. I need to know how you guys feel about all of this. Got a super chat. Come on with it.
Darren Posey, $5. Shout out to Angie and Boss Cowboy Sports for the Fowler movement.
Come on with it. Well, shout out to them too for the Fowler movement. Let's continue to grind. NJ and Boss Cowboy Sports, let's continue to grind and shine with all of this good stuff and information for the nation. Don't get all as they say,
swallowed up
with all of the crazy news that's been circling the nation with D-Law or Micah Parsons. Let's get focused in on this football content with Fowler in the mix. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content. And okay, we got some more super chat, boy. Y'all help me. I'll stay all the way.
Cozy, $5. Shout out to you, Law, for the overtime.
Yes, indeed. We putting in some hours over here, boy. Yes, indeed. Let's get on up out of here. Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, quadruple overtime. Fowler is back in the building, back into the fold. D-line looking nice. Look, don't y'all poo-poo on this canvas because you got to allow this whole illustration to be painted before you start saying, hey, man, where the toes, where the eyes at? You know, they still drawing. And this is not Picasso. You know, this is going to be something nice. I can't wait to see it, Cowboy Nation. On a scale of 1 to 10, post me how y'all feel about my guy Fowler. And on top of that, let me know how y'all feel or what this team should do down the stretch in this draft because we know how the draft goes. Boy, y'all ain't going to let me go, huh? Boy, y'all said, man, ain't going to let you go. We got another super chat. Fowler back, Law. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it for one way or another. Cowboy Nation. Oh, and before I go, I got to show you guys this one little thing right here. Let me pull up PFF. We don't really look at the grades or what have you. We're going to look at what we've seen from a production aspect of it. 44 pressures. Those are tangible things you can see. 4 hits, 29 hurry. 10.5 sacks, but they round up over here on PFF, so they got 11, 25 stops, 2 forced fumbles, 5 assists. All of those things can work and pay dividends in for my guy Fowler, who's 6'3", 261, that we need on his line. And forget what anybody say that the Cowboys are the same. No, we're different. Come on with it. Boy, we getting these. Shout out to you, Jay. Appreciate you for your support. And Johnny Blue, I said the same thing, laughing out loud. Holy moly, we are blessed. I was praying for him to come over back to the Star. DC for life. Yeah, come on with it. And yeah, let's go. Appreciate all of y'all support. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, baby. In the words of Micah Parsons, come on with it. Where you at, Parsons?
Let's go, man. Let's go.
And now give me my music on up out of here. Come on with it, baby. We about one love, DC for life. Yeah. Double overtime for y'all. Peace.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Come on.
No drip, this. Tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell him run it up.
Stretch it out, baby.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now. No
all right. That was my pre-record, y'all. I'm going to upload that one. DC for life, baby. We about. Let's get it.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Now roll those credits again.
Friends, I got my homies.
All right.
Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Don't zone long. Number one, baby. Come on.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Can't call all lazy.
I was sending invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and
Law Nation, baby.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check,
Nation.
no drip this, tell him
Run it up, baby. Tell
no
him.
sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe.
That boy said reunited and it feels so
Those London
good.
boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried.
Come on.
Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change.
Come on.
I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Come on.
No drip this, tell him run it up.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest.
Yeah.
Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell him run it up. I wake up,
Law
thumb down now.
Nation.
No drip this, tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell him run it up.
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
I got the Destiny Stone over here.
Now it's here.
He didn't have that one.
What should I say?
That's the stone he needed to have.
I am.
I just wanna run it up.
Glory.
I've been really in the field, lot of rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
That's all he wanted to do, man.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside.
Alright.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play.
Charge it to the game.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Revan now.
Come on.
I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J.
Who with Law? Put it in the chat.
Still the same, not switching
If you with
sides,
Law,
I
put it in the
was
chat,
OG.
baby.
You switch sides off for the bag, and
Come
that's
on.
worth more to me.
Yeah.
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment.
Come on.
You just rock what's on the
Drop
shelf, and
100
I'm
in
not
the chat for
feeling
your
it.
boy.
Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on with it, baby.
Don't need no deals, I make
And
the
remember,
deal. Have to take it
sounds
to a
of
meal.
soft souls and
Lately, I
hits.
just wanna run it up.
Ooh.
Kinda check the song.
Come on.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Come on.
I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome. Too many foes and clones. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone.
I be on roll along. Come on.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Are you shitting me? All I ask
Kinda check the song.
is when you lay your head on that feeling. Oh, I gave everything I gave everything
I told y'all they gonna keep moving. Look at the title. Come on with it. Yeah. Until next time. DC for life, not for sure.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Thief! Stop, thief! Come back, thief!
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on, let's slow it down. Yeah. All right. I got the longest outro in life. Liberty and the pursuit of happiness over here. Come on with it. If you offended this time, charge it to my beard, not my horn. Come on. Yup.
Take a drag of my cigarette.
Breathe me out, breathe you in. What we tell him? Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger, babe.
get you, baby. Because it's what?
You know it's dangerous to go alone.
Come on with it.
Don't let the street
lights hit you.
Can I be your
Player too. I follow. Wherever you go, whatever you do, player too. All right. Yep.
7 years of a perfect love. 7 more and another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Come on.
I think you was the one to love. 7 wonders all in one. All in one. Don't let the street lights hit you all alone. You know it's dangerous to go alone.
Come on with it.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your player too? I'll follow wherever you go, whatever you do. Player too.
And remember, sounds of soft soul.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far.
Come on with it.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far.
Who's tired of the law right now? Who's tired of it?
If a
Come on with it.
paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen, 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 listen.
I'm still them boys. Come on with it.
Woo, oh, shut up, my boy, shut up. Hey,
I'm still them boys. All right. If you're not tired of law, click this link right here to watch the video again.
I'm still them boys.
Come on with it.
I'm still them boys.
Until next time.
Still them boys.
Damn! Dak Prescott! No days off!
What more do you want from me? Take the money!
Sing it, Pastor. Come on now. Until next time. We about peace, one love.
Yeah, I'm still them boys.
I'm getting on up out of here, baby. Keep moving.